I think it was nice to kind of see
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so hi, welcome to a new version of Starfinder 2E. So we finished off Cosmic Encounter, well, the Cosmic Birthday last game.
Hoorah.
And we are
birthday.
going to be doing the playtest of Empires Devoured. Now, it is going to work pretty much the same way that Cosmic Birthday did. So every chapter, you basically become a new level. So you start at 10th. After chapter 1, you'll be 11th, then 12th. And technically, after that, you'll be level 14. But, you know...
We won't be playing that for 14 anyway.
No, you will not be.
The adventure will be
so
over.
what we're doing right now is they are reassessing what they want to do for the for their characters, because they want to see if they want to try new characters, new group, everything. Because this is the playtest. This isn't something that's you'll be running these things for the next 4 years. We'll be running it probably, I'd say 8 to maybe 10 weeks, about 2 weeks per chapter, roughly, is the way it seemed to work last time. And that's pretty much what we'll be doing as well. All right, guys, talk amongst yourselves. I need to check something out.
We will be 10th level. This may go a little longer.
Or not. They might go quicker because we're doing more damage.
Yeah, but they'll be doing more damage to us. And take that into thought when we're thinking about the healing requirements for the party.
That's true.
There's a skill feat called Method Actor.
Yeah.
I love that. That's hilarious.
So there's some really neat skill feats.
Yeah.
There's one Get Down. I think it's a class feat. It might be a skill feat. And you dive for cover.
Oh, yeah.
It's a soldier feat.
Yeah.
You dive for cover and you can take someone with you.
Oh. I didn't know you could take someone with you.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's like Ray Shield.
And then there's just a dive for cover one. Yeah. And you dive and you actually go prone and do the take cover action.
Yeah.
At the same time. Because going prone is an action. So for one action, you get to go prone and take cover.
Okay.
And there's feats that let you, you have to use an action, but you can take aim while you're prone, and you get rid of the -2 to attack rolls when you're prone.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's
So another thing, we do have the ability to actually view everyone's computers. So as they're building characters and doing stuff, we can actually snoop in on what they're doing. So remember, no porn.
Tentacle porn.
Yeah, no tentacle porn.
Listen, if I want to watch
Internet
hentai,
is for
you
porn.
can't stop me.
For porn. For porn.
Yeah.
Internet is for porn.
Exactly. So, again, you guys are going to be starting at 10th level, which means you're going to have a few different things, especially when it comes to gear. There are the basic rules out of the GM core for your guys' level, which is supposed to be a permanent 9th, a couple 8s, 1 7th, and 2 6th, I believe.
Yep.
I bumped it up to a 10th, though, because there's no weapon that is 9th. Everything goes up in multiples, like in evens.
There's not very many items that are 9.
There's not many. It's
Some
a play test
augmentations
again.
and
So.
stuff that
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, so it was just better just to go 10th. It was much easier. So
Because they're pacing for weapons, improving weapons, is different than Pathfinders.
a little bit, yeah.
Because weapons don't improve in Pathfinder till 11. You don't get a +2 until you're 11th level, whereas this one you can get a +2 at 10th level. It's a whole level earlier.
Okay, remember how we were talking about wings? How like every
Yes.
spell fly? So I didn't see an option for me to pick wings, but there's a spell that I could get if I was Vex that's called Skyfire Wings. It basically says wings of plasma grow from your body that propel you to soar above your enemies and scorch them for getting too close.
Mallet can get that one too.
I like that.
Yeah, it's for a minute too. It's a pretty good
is.
spell.
That's
So,
sick.
pretty much
cool.
full fight.
For the fight, yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing you'll
Not
find,
many fights
especially
are gonna go.
with Pathfinder, is they usually have things that last 5 minutes or 10 minutes. There's some stuff like Mystic Armor, that gives you like
All
8
day.
hours. But there's like Long Strider is an
1
8
hour.
hour or 1 hour bump to movement for exploration, basically. So there's a lot of different things, but most of the times it is centered around
1,
around
5,
the
10.
combat.
1, 5, 10, then it usually jumps to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
The wings are cybernetic augmentations,
Okay.
and there's only 6th level for the one that gives you 30 feet of fly speed.
Mm-hmm.
Even earlier for the 20 feet of fly speed.
I don't have the pictures here.
The tactical ones are the commercial are I can't remember what level, but the tactical ones are 6th level.
Ooh, fire shield. That's cool. No, I'm just picking things that sound.
And then
fun.
there's the I took I built one character and I took as an item a what is it? Speed suspension. It's legs.
Oh.
They replace all your joints with cybernetics.
Geez, I kind of wish they do that to me in real life.
And your speed improves by 10.
By 10.
That's a 10th level item though.
Mm.
I took that as 7th level item, 7th or 8th level item.
So what are we thinking of? What are we humming and hawing about?
Don't look
So
at me.
That
Keith, let's start with you. You've had
I have lots of free time.
Yeah, lots of
so
free time.
I've been playing around with characters, and I did build my previous character Mallet up to 10th,
Mhm.
but I'm not enthusiastic about playing him at 10th. There's lots of cool things, but I found I was spending all of my time healing.
Yep.
And I want to do something else. So I'm hoping someone else might take over as healer. If no one else takes over as healer, I can play an envoy. I was playing around with an envoy. I found one of the envoy's styles that I like, and it turns out that they actually make a half decent healer.
Oh, okay.
They're not great. They're not going to be putting out the healing that Mallet was, because it's all battle medicine, so you can only do it once a day.
a day.
Yeah, and treat wounds in between, but the inject serum thing that improves because you can get better shots for it, so do more healing that way. But
Okay.
those get expensive because they're 100 credits a piece or more.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully we get more money this go
Actually,
around.
no. If you don't want to be healer,
it should be 3,500 credits
I could do
Yeah,
a bathroom.
as well as
By
the
then,
items
just
that we
during
have.
the course of the
Yeah,
play, we should be getting more.
I could try making a mark through tentacle.
tentacle dude. As my as one of my favorite YouTubers would say, nice hiss. Eve 1989 MRE. Ratu
Oh,
is
yeah,
clone.
But
I drink
you're float.
all day long.
No, that's their land speed.
Okay, because they actually float like that.
Yeah, that's their land speed. They can propel themselves along, flying. Kind of telekinetically. Whatever you want to be. Let's go into ancestry.
I just looked briefly. I saw that you could be
This is just hubris. That's what I was thinking.
So I think I'm going to. I was
Can you
thinking an
specifically name
android
this one?
operative,
Or the
and I think I was looking at the ghost specialization
There
of
we
the operative.
where do I get the feats for birth?
The ghost is kind of
Feet is
cool.
chapter
Yeah, that's the
five.
one I was looking at.
Oh, I know, but
Once
it's
again, I
in
have
the-
lots of time.
There's,
so
there's
the
no book
operatives
in
too.
thing you have to click on
And the ghost is pretty cool. The infiltrator one is pretty cool too, because that
Okay.
expands even more.
Oh, okay, here we
Your
It's,
lots more
the
tech
playtest
in
rule.
the infiltrator
go.
than in the ghost. The ghost is like Pathfinder rogue,
Sure.
and you're using your sneak skill for everything.
Yeah,
Your-
it's
your-
kind of
your
interesting
stealth
that
skill
you
for
would,
everything.
shoot and then hide again.
See, there
Mhm.
you go. I don't need to buy wings. Fly at 20.
Whereas the infiltrator is using technology to do everything.
Mm.
That's one that I was looking at. Just like to look at it. Just because I like to hack. I like hacking stuff.
You like the idea of hacking?
Yeah. If I could be a hacker, I would be, but I can't be. I'm not
If I could be a hacker. Da 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 da.
Love it. The Barathi was just like a giant jellyfish. Just
Yeah, that's
floating
why-
around.
I'll be a
Reminds me of
Barathu
the
healer.
Hangar from Mass Effect.
Well,
I just opened up the races here too.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm going through them all. Okay, just saying it. Human is boring, and I don't want to play it. I'm sorry.
I like humans.
Yeah, but when you
Human's
can
always
play
fun.
crazy fun stuff,
But I do things like get cybernetic augmentations and all that stuff for the humans.
oh yeah, you are playing a human, right? Or you're thinking about it.
I'm thinking about human.
I thought.
I don't like the negative.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Apologies.
Continue on.
What's the negative for a human?
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh,
Yeah.
You get two,
Oh, you just
but you
don't
only
like
get
it.
2 free.
Oh, okay.
That's the
so
thing.
it's
Whereas like
really
other
good.
ones, you
They
do
get 3
have a
boosts,
negative.
but they get a negative, so you've got to
I thought you're telling
take
me that you don't
take
like
another
it.
boost to compensate for it.
Yeah.
So
thought
you
you
don't
were
really
saying-
get 3.
No.
But you didn't like that I was being negative about humans. And I was like,
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I just-
No, you be all as negative as you want.
I just like the aesthetic appeal of all the fun
Oh.
ones.
And in this setting, humans are the minority
Oh, interesting.
because
Okay.
Galarian was the only human world, and it's
Well,
gone.
it's been lost for
It's-
centuries.
It
or
has
whatever.
disappeared.
Yeah. So there's only the only human home is Absalom Station.
Yeah. Don't know. I'm all about aesthetic. I'm like, I don't know. I like the Kasatha. They feel this is gonna say so much about me. They feel too smart for me.
The what? The
I'm
what?
not really a smarty. Kasatha?
Oh, the Kasatha. Yeah, they're kind of weird,
They are kind of weird. They got 4
4-armed
arms.
humanoids.
Yeah.
and there's not enough on their culture
Mm.
as well.
Okay. I do like the
Other
little
than they come from. Oh, sorry.
head thingies in the lash tuna.
Oh, the Lashunta.
Lash tuna. Is that what I
The
just
Lashunta.
said?
Lash tuna.
Reminds me of,
Lashunta.
See, they're
Mantis.
from Castrovel. That's the world in the Starfinder
Mhm.
solar system, anyway. And they're from Castrovel. That's where in Pathfinder, elves are from,
Oh, cool.
originally from.
I do like that Lashuntas. I like that it says like they manipulate their own genetics at puberty, allowing each individual to develop an enhanced scholar or warrior.
Yeah.
I think that's cool.
Or there's a third one that they can do too, where they don't do it at all.
Yeah.
I like the Lashunta. I built a Lashunta soldier.
Yeah. I like that you have limited telepathy. That's kind of cool. I already know that I really like the Patra, the cat people.
So the last game you were a rat person. Now this one you might
So
be a cat
I'm
person.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was almost a cat person instead of a rat person the last time. I had built minis for both of them, and it was really difficult for me to choose.
Personally, I think you should do
The Skitter.
a Skittermander infiltrator
It
operative
would be so funny.
and do the hyper with the climb speed.
So good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do
Tell you
really
these
like
bumps
them.
are made to be like healers. Look at you can get a feat where I can just make potions
Oh yeah.
that you know how to make. Here you go.
Here you go. Pulls a potion from inside himself.
Yeah.
You get dark vision.
Is that a bottle? No, I made that too.
Androids can have an eternal.
Don't pay any
compartment.
cost to create the item. You immediately consume and digest this item. One
Even
elixir.
synthesize beneficial
Oh,
remedies
this is what I
within your own
thought you
body
were when
and
you said you
immediately
were gonna
digest it.
fly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thought you were
You
the
create one
shirt.
election potion of serum for the formula from equal to your level or
That's why I
lower,
said
so we're 10.
bud.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. You don't pay any cost to create this item. You immediately consume it and digest it.
Oh,
Activate.
so you make them for yourself inside you.
Yes.
Just a second, guys. Okay, I feel fine now.
Well, it's like this other one where you can immune yourselves from poison, and once a day you can choose which poison.
Are those the
Yeah, these are the feats. You can get tentacle whip.
racial feats?
Grasping tentacles. You can give
ancestry
yourself an
feats.
extra 2 hands, and you can take it multiple times. You get as many hands as you want. dermal spikes. Again, they have a lore. You get medicine. I could just take it as a feat and get medicine. You're
Why
trained.
are my flaws always
you
wisdom?
take Barathi lore.
Actually, no.
Every
The Yusoki, I
ancestry
think, was
has
yeah,
has a
Strength. Yeah.
Yeah, everything
has a
around.
lore feat that gives
Mhm.
you a lore and usually 2 skills. Maybe only one, but sometimes. But
Everybody
If
gets
I
a lore?
wanted a ground speed.
no, every ancestry has it available.
Oh,
So if I wanted
Yeah.
land speed, I can get 20 feet land speed by just
Yeah.
spending a feat. But I get 20 fly speed and 5
There we go.
Yeah.
land speed.
Yeah, so if you're knocked to the ground, you're like,
Oh.
but you fly at 20. Oh, not another slow one.
Huh?
We want and not another slow one. You two last time were speeds of 20.
Yes.
So
Oh, no,
slow.
25.
So that's why Android gets 25. So
Yeah, but you got to remember when you
25.
fly, there is no such thing as difficult terrain. So it's
Oh yes, there is.
I
You have a
do
warp
dislike-
witch around. It makes
Yeah.
difficult terrain in its
In a
sphere.
bubble.
yeah.
So yes, there is such a thing as difficult terrain.
I do dislike that
I think we
the
get a ship
Skittermander
this
has like the
playtest.
over.
But I
Your
don't think
enthusiasm?
there's any like in-depth flying
No.
or anything like that. So I don't think we need a pilot.
I was thinking of being like the engineer, the mechanic for it.
When they finally start playtesting ships.
Yeah, it's supposed to be coming later this year
What skill would be
because they really wanted to make sure the
repairing?
ship stuff is done properly.
Crafting, and there's also engineering skill feats.
Engineering?
Yeah.
Is that-
Hey, Owen.
And there's a engineer background too, I think.
Christian.
I'm like, why can't I see myself twice? Is that?
That's
Do you see that?
What, can you
Yes,
see
there's
yourself what?
electrician background.
3 times, 4 times. I can see us 4 times.
What the?
5 times.
Well, it's because
Oh,
if it's
something wrong?
looking into your screen,
Is it my screen?
and
Are you looking at me?
your screen is looking at
Yes,
It was
the
me.
Twitch.
Yeah.
So it was going.
that's what. That's
Is that what?
it
I
was
was
literally
like,
you.
What is happening?
It was your screen.
I just went back to say hi to Owen, and then I got really confused. Back to
easily
see
done.
Oh.
Apparently.
I'm looking at the Skittermander, saying I'm not sure how I don't know if I like the overeager enthusiasm where you get a -1 circumstance penalty to will saves against emotion effects.
oh, it kind of scrolls through our stuff.
No, I'm scrolling through your other stuff by pressing buttons on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh,
The -1 circumstance penalty on perception checks to sense motive, that's fine. I might not ever do that.
Or Skittermanders? Yeah, they're really trusting.
Yeah. And that's fine. But I don't like
Which led to them being invaded by the Vesk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why? Yeah, because
But there are heritages, like ancestry things that you can take that you can be an angry Skittermander.
An angry one.
Yeah.
I like that it's like you might be easily distracted.
Yeah.
You easily distracted?
No.
Never.
So
Others are probably, it says, in awe of your boundless energy, enthusiasm, and positivity. I can do that. Expect you to provide help without compensation for your time and effort. I don't know how to say that other word.
I might take the cyberborn background. We gain the augmented body feat.
Yeah, it works pretty good. The only free one is the first level augmentation,
I do like this.
but there's some half decent low level augmentations. After that, if you if you want to improve that, you got to pay for it.
Sample names.
But it does give you an extra augmentation. So if you want to go in for lots of augmentation, or you have a low constitution, and you want a few augmentations,
because augmentation is, based on your
1 plus your con,
mod-
well,
okay.
your con.
Yeah, con. Okay.
So the best you can get is 6 augmentations.
What are the
What
sa-
was that?
So the Cyberborn gives you 1 more.
There are sounds that most humans don't make.
Uh,
She is a
I
Skitterman.
think there's
Some of the sample names.
a
Makora, Razzle Fry.
general feat that you can take too.
Oh,
That is cybernetic augmentation. Are you not enthusiastic?
Zara
about the Barathi?
Storfin.
No, I might do it. I thought I haven't actually
I like
looked at
big
all
speed.
that, right? Because
Yeah.
I looked at the desk. Yeah, because guy taking a look at what would be the dramatic.
Yes.
Get around
No.
I should look at the rest.
Interesting. So
I get one free boost to
when
wisdom or
Starfinder comes out, all of the Pathfinder like
Yeah,
classes and dedication and stuff become uncommon to Starfinder. But in Pathfinder, everything Starfinder is rare. Which means,
Oh.
well, you
Yeah.
better not start picking shit out and I got a stellar cannon. The fuck you do.
Oh, yeah. That I can understand. But I'm from Numeria.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm from Numeria. I've got a stellar cannon.
Solomon's had enough of this shit.
That's right. I got a plot
Like on Blue Beetle.
striking
Grandma,
stellar
where'd you learn
cannon.
that sort of stuff? How'd you learn to hold that gun? The big fucking Gatling gun.
yeah.
Blue Beetle, so good. That's such a good movie. I love it.
Ridiculous, but
Ridiculous
Not
but
bad.
fun.
I watched it on the plane. It was
Skitterman, where you use your
So, 'cause
bottom
that's the-
two limbs.
gives you the climb speed.
So yeah, that's
Yep.
pretty cool.
There's also the one that gives you the stomach mouth.
I saw that one.
That one's so funny.
Who's got wisdom?
So by
That wouldn't be
pale
too bad.
colored fur, could that be like a pale pink? Like it'd still be a color, or is it like
Boost to
pale?
wisdom.
like,
Barathu get a boost to
gray or,
wisdom.
like, gold?
Constitution and wisdom.
No,
That's
it's
not bad.
usually a
Yeah, I think I might
color,
do
Like,
Baratheon
so we,
instead.
yeah, so it could be like a pale pink.
It'll be fun to
Okay, 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 okay.
Lay your slimy testicle
I wanna be fucking
tentacles
cool.
on
where
it.
you're really far away from your like physically far away from your mic. You're actually not triggering.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Like,
That's
you
better.
know.
It's I was a little
Sit up.
just lounging.
So
Quit
I said-
slouching,
I said
lad.
forward when I-
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
A
be the
blimp.
last four.
Look
I'm
at
gonna do
8
the
hit
blimp.
points per level.
Yeah, and they
pretty
get a
good.
bonus to con.
And they get a constitution.
I don't want to play that.
Yeah.
You already, we know what they're.
Are you going to do a
Yes.
mystic for the healing?
I haven't decided yet.
That's the best
So
class for it.
ancestry. How do I oh here ancestry?
Simultaneously
There you go.
living
And then I gotta
doing
go
it.
add
testicles?
add to PC.
Do I even want to know what that's about?
Okay, now I gotta
He's
pick.
playing a Baratheon.
So you died.
Oh, you're a jellyfish.
Hey,
I'm
you
a
be-
jellyfish
hey,
with
hey,
tentacles because you
thinking-
said no tentacles. Oh well, we got
And
tentacles.
he's thinking
now.
about doing a healer.
I'm
So
gonna
he's
be
going to
the
lay
healer,
his
'cause we-
slimy tentacles on us to heal us.
Right, and do the they're the ones that can
Yeah.
produce their own pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
No.
But only for themselves.
No, they can like feed you a potion.
Probably another feat later because they get a feat. At
Yeah, the
at
feat that
first
says-
level.
Yeah, it's something like advanced pharmaceutical factory
Yeah.
or something. It's hilarious.
Okay.
So you start out making your own
But-
pharmaceuticals inside you and eating them.
Owen is already triggering the auto mod.
Oh, okay.
On Twitch, you can have your thing set up for vulgarity words, and I'm pretty sure testicles came up as a vulgar word.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the 4i are pretty cool.
Okay.
So that's the forearm guys.
No, that's the simultaneously living.
Yeah.
and
Oh
seeing.
yes.
That can be on any race.
Yes,
or
that,
any
that can be on
ancestry.
anything.
Yeah,
That is a heritage.
that was pretty cool.
Yeah. So these.
I liked reading about
Okay.
that one.
So like how like a dwarf is an oath keeper or an elf
Ah,
can be
So it's
a
this
half
one
elf,
here.
half human.
Manufacturer is the one I
You'd
want.
be
Your
an
living
elf
body because
with
allows
a
you to ingest
undead-
raw materials and
basically a
refine them into
template
things.
is what it is. But
Yeah, that's
it's the heritage.
higher level.
It's
feat,
it's
isn't it?
No,
it
it's a
allows you
feature.
to pick
I can add this here.
ancestry feats from either. So if you're a
Got it.
Skittermancer,
Yeah.
what's called
Or merged.
Awry.
the Bri,
So I can get more hit points. I can get the pharmaceutical
first level.
feat,
Take
early
one of
stage
the
and
feats from
experience.
either, and then at third or fifth level, you get
And
another one.
experience, you
choose
gain
another
resistance
one
to
from
precision
either.
damage.
Okay.
So yeah,
Well, half your level
Well,
minimum.
it's the same
one.
like Carly. It's the same like
And then
your
there's
elf.
Dreamer.
I can pick from.
You can pick from
human
either
or
human or
So
elf
that's-
when your ancestry feat. Exact same thing, except it's
Yeah.
just undead instead.
I automatically get limited telepathy, which is nice. Society,
Okay,
beliefs,
yeah, I want these.
heritage. So it's my heritage. I can get it as.
Okay,
Yeah.
time to
Release
read
training or
Yeah,
manufacturing.
these are your. Oh yeah, okay, these are your heritages.
So I'm going to take the
I thought there was only
manufacturer
6
because we're going to go for.
Yes.
Body is a living
White-
laboratory,
Yeah,
allowing
yeah,
you to
white
ingest
free
raw
factory,
materials
which is
Yeah.
kind of
and
the-
refine them
There
into
are 2
useful
more
medicines
coming
and other
playtest,
products.
products.
You
probably
become trained in crafting
August
and
or
other
later. And that's
skills.
Technomancer and
You're already
Mechanic.
trained in
They're 2 of the
crafting
original
and-
ones
Oh, mechanic.
from first.
Gain the
first, but they
pharmaceutical
really wanted
crafting
to
feat.
cook them properly because Mechanic was so bad.
Oh, you
I
get
played
crafting
one
and
in Starfinder,
crafting.
Starfinder
Yeah, that's
campaign,
a nice-
Starfinder Society.
Yeah.
That's a nice
And
heritage.
it
So
just
I'll
was-
add that.
Not fun.
Okay. And then, okay, ability score. We're going to want.
Envoy, the one that you built so far.
I had a playing around with an envoy,
Okay.
and I built a soldier, and I built Mallet up to 10th.
Yeah, I built Vex up to 10th, and just to see.
I don't know
I
what
mean, the mystic
should I be a
and the
Karaman?
healing mystic gets the mystic itself gets really strong at higher levels.
That's what Mallet was?
It was the Mystic, yeah.
I'm looking at a picture of my Mystic right now.
I'm just trying to think what I should take. I got an ability
That's
score
human mystic.
boost.
That's like one of the bugs or Karashta or whatever. Karashta.
What do you think? Should I be a charismatic blob, an intelligent blob, dexterous blob, a really strong blob? Because here's what I get just base, and then I get one ability increase. One.
Yeah.
You picked the jellyfish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need
Well,
to be
and
really-
just as a notation, in case it's not updated from the errata, their base movement speed is 5.
Oh no, it says
says-
But
20
their flying
Yeah,
is
fly
20. But if you find in some way that you are hitting the ground,
is 5.
it is 5 foot. That is it.
Yeah, they
I
can
think
get
it's
does
something.
say
tentacles later that let
Yes.
them move.
Yeah,
to
you can
20.
you can do the
Locomotive, so you can switch between them.
tentacles. Yeah, and you can actually
Yeah, you get the
be
stronger tentacles
a
later.
walking, strutting tentacle.
What instruction?
In fact, I think you can take it as a heritage feat.
Yep.
At first level.
At first
At
level,
first level, yeah.
is the
Personally, I'd probably do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to take here. I really don't know.
Well, you can compensate for that -1 in dexterity by taking dexterity,
Yeah.
or you can compensate for being a blob and take some charisma.
What do
well,
you
one thing to remember is a dex affects your reflex saves and your AC.
Okay.
So -1 is bad.
So I'll probably compensate that out then. Okay, so there now. But
Remember how we always say every +1 matters? Every -1's not a good thing.
Yes, but eventually you can get bulwark armor. If you're going that route, if you're going the heavy armor route, you can get
I can't see a jellyfish taking heavy armor though.
No, I was gonna go cybernetics.
I don't know. He could be a
Oh.
jellyfish soldier
Did you read
because
the,
they get a boost to Constitution.
Yep.
Actually, there's the jellyfish gas effect where I can gas an area 5 feet around me in a non-viewable terrain. It gives me a +10 movement to speed.
Yeah, literally. He vents his sack. Someone plays him like a bagpipe.
So I'm going to be taking the mod fanatic.
Okay.
The
So
mod fanatic and is
so
that like a heritage thing for androids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get
nice.
to get a free armor upgrade. So armor upgrades. Single armor upgrade slots. So I can just have a level 10 armor just sitting on myself without actual armor.
Yeah, the force field.
Yeah. That's level 7, and it takes 20 points of damage before it shuts off,
Oh, okay.
but regenerates 4 per turn.
Oh, nice.
Unless it takes all the damage, then it shuts off for 24 hours.
Yeah,
If it gets
if it takes
broken-
all of its damage,
Oh, okay.
it shuts off for 10 minutes.
No, for 24 hours.
No, I'm just reading it because I put
The-
it
the
on.
first
I
one?
put it on my Envoy's armor, of course.
I thought it was.
And then I'm also taking the Cyberborn background, so they also like augmenting.
Nice.
We're just going to try to get
You're
all
just
the
gonna be-
augments. Yeah.
It's the 24 hours one is because you can turn it on for three times a day. But if it takes all its damage, it goes off for 10 minutes. Common armor upgrade. Oh, you can take the dermal plating. No, not.
Oh,
So like
just
you get to
add
just
to
your
the level,
ability.
just
Yeah.
add
Oh, that's not
It was
bad.
around.
Yeah.
So,
Do they get?
Because you get 2 that are like one that's like a part of your background, and then you get a free one, and then
Yeah.
you get 4 more that you just get.
Do they get dark vision?
Well, we're definitely going to increase dexterity.
Does who get dark vision?
The androids.
That's a good question.
Because if you don't, it's like a first level armor upgrade. Dark vision visor.
Androids get low light vision.
Okay, so you can get a dark
You
vision
have to get
visor
her magic too.
because you get a free first level armor upgrade.
Yeah.
They're free, but
That's
it's,
kind of cool, but you can replace that
You can replace it.
with
yeah.
a different armor upgrade later. So the
Later.
7th level force
Yeah.
field
okay, class
would be
level.
something I would definitely replace it with, and that's on your body.
It's on my body,
That's kind of cool.
yeah.
I didn't really look at the android. I was like, well, that'd make a really good warrior soldier. I just like the Lashunta, the little antenna, and the telepathy,
yeah.
and they're good looking too.
Androids are not. They're emotionally unavailable.
Well, the envoy I made, I took an envoy feat that lets me, I intimidate them, and if I'm demoralize them, if I'm successful at that, they're suppressed as well,
Oh.
and they are suppressed until their frightened ends. So if I'm critical and they have frightened 2, they're suppressed the entire time they're frightened
Nice.
for 2 rounds until they have the end of their turn, and they get rid of that frightened 2.
Do you think a druid would make a good healer?
Druid,
Yeah.
why are you using Pathfinder classes?
Well, that's what came up.
That's what came up.
And then they have the other ones here.
They're all
but
mixed in.
They're all
They're all
mixed in. Yeah.
Pick a.
Because I was looking for something
Let's talk
wisdom.
about
So there's the only wisdom one would be mystic.
Yes, the mystic is the cleric style healer
Yeah.
for Starfinder,
Okay, so I guess mystic.
So reactive step.
but you don't have to
That's
be
like your enemy
a
goes to
healing
move, and then you also move twice.
healing mystic. You can take
Read the whole thing
the
for me.
Akashic,
And-
the
No,
elemental,
I'll go.
healing, or rhythm.
No, we're only
Just
going to have
swell
really
during
one
the
big healer.
Move
I'll do
action
healing.
it's using.
Right.
You're,
Well, you
you're
get-
able to move deftly around your foes,
So,
getting out of
yeah,
tricky
key attribute
situations,
wisdom.
or managing to
oh,
put
here,
yourself
free
into a
boost.
place where you hold the advantage. You step twice, ending as close as
Okay.
possible to the triggering creature.
Yeah, so if it
following-
steps away from you, you could step right behind it. It
Okay.
triggers right behind you.
Or if it moves, you can
You didn't
like,
choose a background.
get behind cover if
Oh,
it tries
okay,
to
I did.
shoot you or what have you.
Okay.
See, it's
Well, it
giving
says
me
ending as
background
close as
wisdom
possible to the
con.
trigger.
My
Yes.
background
So
was
you have to move towards it and
I
look at that.
picked
Move towards it.
Behind
was
the
it
cover.
heal?
Or something. Okay, I get you. I get you.
Oh, once again, that's Pathfinder.
field
Oh.
medic.
It's in here, but it's a Pathfinder background.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean you can't take it. It's in there. The Starfinder one is
Whenever you
Doctor.
interact to reload
Oh,
a ranged weapon,
Well,
you can
it's,
also
it's
step
here. Do they have doctor
or
in here?
stride.
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed.
Doctor.
Actually,
There we go. That's
somebody
better.
Yeah, bro. This
I'll
is
switch it to
what
doctor.
you're really good
I
at too.
Ah, oh.
You can choose one of those because it gives the automatic.
Stephen,
wisdom
what's your
con.
thought process? What are you thinking?
Well, like I said, I'm
Oh,
going
Dex.
to do a
Actually,
operative
intelligence,
ghost.
'cause-
A ghost operative.
Mhm.
So
And then
shooting and then shooting from being hidden and
Background,
then
free
hiding
ability boost for
immediately again
wisdom.
Yep.
is the kind of idea
Mm-hmm.
with both the Cyberborn and the mods. Ancestry,
Okay.
mod fanatic. I'm going to try to just have a bunch of
The doctor
augments
is
Right.
into
Yeah.
Dex.
because I figured operatives
Yeah,
don't
let me just
really
go
get
look at
that high of armor.
Doctor.
No, because they're more dex based,
Yeah,
right?
Dex
'Cause
and
they're shooting.
That's
They're
weird.
shooting a lot.
With
They're the rogues,
That's
basically.
weird.
yeah, so with a
But-
decent dex,
Because that's why the
wisdom
field
and
medic
everyone
was the
click,
con
I
and,
could
and wisdom.
have an
Yeah.
okay.
That's
or
why
even
this is
good
better.
armor class.
Mhm.
But wait a sec, which
So we'll see how that goes. I haven't looked
player
at the
core
augments or
is it in here?
mods to
Is it
know.
But then that's playtest
Yeah.
rulebook is the
Right.
doctor.
Well, most
Oh,
of the time
the
on
doctor.
armors, even at
Well,
level
here.
2 armor, you still can only put like 1 or 2
Classes,
mod slots on there. It's not a lot of.
Um,
You're not decked out like Iron
That's
Man.
under
Yeah.
skills.
So we'll try to get some good light armor that has high mod ability.
Yeah, yeah.
It
And
doesn't
then
have backgrounds.
the android just
The,
gets one.
Yeah.
At least
Yep.
the background I get. So now we'll see.
yeah, the
Cool.
backgrounds in
But
here.
that force field sounds really good. There might be a stealth field as well, like an
There is an
type
invisibility
one,
field.
so that might
Yeah.
be good.
Camouflage. There's a camouflage one that gives you the invisibility spell for 1 minute.
Yeah, it's the cloaking device is a level 8
Oh, there's that
upgrade.
one too.
Okay.
Incorporated flexible sheets of panels and light receptors create advanced plasma camouflage to bend light around your body. You can activate it once per day. Effect, you become invisible for 1 minute, gaining the effects of the second rank invisibility spell.
Ooh, second. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's the invisibility second
And
level.
the tactical level 10
Version.
allows you to do it 3
Yeah.
times per day.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got that one level. But I mean, yeah, they got to look at what do you want for a weapon and
Yeah,
stuff
do
like
I
that,
want
right?
the
So,
superior weapon?
See,
but,
that
oh,
was
yeah,
the
that
other one I
cloaking
was
device.
thinking,
Woo!
Dream
3
Prophet.
times a day invisible.
Mystic,
I wouldn't be doing too many more than
Entity
3
haunts your dreams
combats
and
in
get
a day,
wisdom
so
and
that might
charisma.
actually be
Golden
good.
secrets, and you get a
Yep.
cult wisdom.
Yes,
Well,
But
invisibility, it
you want-
will work
you want
like
free battle
Battle
medicine.
D&D, though.
Okay,
So,
yeah,
if
so
you
then you're
create
looking at
those, you
doctor or
become
field
visible.
medic.
Yeah.
Correct.
But
That's
I
like
think
Solomon with his
there is
cape.
a medic one
Correct.
as
As soon
well.
as you go, so you
Let's roll down.
Yeah.
do an action
I
that
think.
damages others. Yeah.
No.
No, there isn't. Oh, there is.
Okay.
There was another.
I do think I want to do the Skittermander operative and
Oh.
pick the other operative
medical
though.
one.
Yeah, there's 4.
Well, here, let's see.
Yeah,
It'll be
not the same
Playtest
one.
Rulebook
No, it goes
Icon.
which
No.
one?
I can't remember what it's called. Give me one
Backer? No.
second.
Not
The
not from the
infiltrator.
not from the playtest
Infiltrator.
rule.
Basically,
Oh,
I
Don't
was,
be a hacker.
yeah,
There
I
is
really
only
like
doctor
playing
for
hacker. It
the-
was so fun.
Playtest rule.
The
That's fair,
healer
that's fair.
background.
I also just
Okay,
don't
then
really.
I'll probably take
I don't
field
know.
medic.
I don't know if I like the other ones as much.
Right? Go wisdom. And then con for max.
Because let's
That's what
see
I
what
put
we've
down
played.
before.
We've tried everything except for.
I haven't
the
added my
soldier.
level yet.
I was a
And then,
You were a soldier, so we played everything.
uh, what's the 4
Especially
free
if,
boosts, Corey?
It's going to be an option.
Anyone you want.
Okay, so I just pick one and then it.
Assume nothing.
And then it would
Yeah.
be fun.
If you are, then we've
If you are.
tried all the classes.
That's what I was saying.
With us being an operative.
I
Oh.
made the envoy is actually very healy.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're charisma based, right?
Well, there's 4 different styles, just like there's different styles of
Oh, okay.
soldier and
And
operatives.
the one that you picked was kind of.
And there's one that is throwing out, well, all of the envoy directives and stuff and skill feats or class feats can throw out temporary hit points.
Oh, that's
and,
fun.
but there's one that gets battle medicine and medicine as a skill.
Can you imagine a space goblin?
Oh, very much so.
And the
We had some
envoys.
space goblins on the ship.
You
Oh
did.
yeah, we did.
There's
Yep, the cargo guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the envoy gets a skill improvement every level.
Every level.
Every level.
Wow.
Okay.
I think operatives get them every other.
So at 10th level, I had 3 skills, 7, 8, 9, 4 skills at master.
yeah,
level.
operatives get
Hmm.
it every other level.
Okay, I gotta go down
Which
here.
is still
Add
That's
skill feat.
everybody else.
Oh,
But I also got a skill feat every second level,
Yeah.
starting at second level.
oh, okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, and
Interesting.
10. I got skill feats as well.
We got 2 operatives, a mystic, and Keith. What are you thinking?
I was thinking the envoy. I still might go the envoy, but it's going to be less of a healery envoy because we're going to have a healing mystic.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be backup healer, but I'll be a little more of an offensive envoy. But I think I might build the same envoy that I have in here because thinking on it, I just do different actions instead of using a medicine or battle medicine or something on that turn that heals. I can use another one of the actions, like the envoy gets a feat where they can demoralize one character, one opponent, multiple times. There's no 10-minute cooldown on demoralize. You pick an asset, and there's no 10-minute cooldown when you go to demoralize your asset.
Right.
Or the target of my get 'em directive.
Oh, those are fun.
I say get him, and if I shoot at him as well, I get half of my charisma, 1 plus half of my charisma, and that improves it 5th and 11th. But so I get 2 plus half of my charisma in extra damage, and if you guys go for the target of my get 'em as well, you get +1 to your damage, and there's other things too. But I take an action and point out a target, and everybody shoots at him. I think you can use a reaction. So there we go. I'll pick my race. I'm going to be a human.
Do you think I should take network spells so I could cast through you guys?
I'm trying to decide which type of Skittermander I want to be.
Debating
Like
what
for the
feat to take.
heritage. So I like
Mystic Disciple.
the Everwhelp Skittermander, which is where you have the stomach mouth. And I think that's really fun.
Yes. Yes, you never matured. You chose not to mature, and you keep your stomach mouth.
Yeah, it's like even though you're a fully grown adult, you still have your stomach mouth. And then I do think
Fully grown.
that's what it says. I do like the Gadravich Skittermander. It's like you grew up in the subterranean realm of Gadravich or a similar dangerous underground environment. And then this one's like you have wispy, pale colored fur, a slender build, and over large eyes. And
Yeah, you get dark vision.
I just
And that-
love the idea of these giant eyes of this
Yeah.
tiny little like Stitch.
Skinny Stitch with big eyes.
Big eyes.
One third, 2/3 of his skull is, or of your skull is taken up by eyes.
Aesthetically, I think it's so funny. But like also, so like you could have really big eyes with that one, or like with the Everwhelp, just a really big mouth. Is the
2
other
really
option.
big mouths.
2.
I guess 2, yeah.
Because you keep the stomach mouth.
I don't know. So like, is that an actual mouth on your stomach?
Yeah, that's where the bite attack is coming from.
Yeah, you can get a
Crazy.
bite attack from it.
You
Yeah.
bite with your belly,
With my belly. So I think those are really fun. I gotta pick one.
and then you can take a ancestry feat that makes you really good at grappling. So you like to hug lots. That's how it's explained.
Yeah, literally.
Look at the ancestry feats, because then you can hug them and bite them.
And
That's
then
so
bite them.
funny. I gotta pick which one I want.
Now, if I were gonna do that, I'd make your Skittermander a melee soldier.
Yeah. I do want to do the infiltration though, because I just like to hack.
Now the infiltrator, yeah, that can be a good one too. And now, if you're looking at the bite attack and all that stuff, there's a hand-to-hand operative as well.
I saw that
Aslanti human.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was born on a world controlled by the Aslanti Star Empire. I just saw that in the blurb you sent us. And we're dealing with the Aslanti Empire.
I didn't read the blurb. Where'd you send us a blurb?
On Facebook.
Oh. Sorry, I was
On
working.
I didn't want to read the blurb until after
For
I made
It
my
was sent to
Two
you
choice.
on- it was
days
sent to you
this
on
week.
Tuesday when
Oh, I was sick.
while you were ill.
I was ill. I felt so bad.
Just take Android.
Nope, that's the one that used guns at point blank. There's another one that is unarmed.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh, the striker.
Night
Yeah.
vision, right?
there you go.
Specialize in hand-to-hand combat and prefer to fight using your fists
What's
or
a-
lightweight
a
melee
dark
weapons
vision
rather
visor
than
or-
guns.
Well, no, as a heritage.
Whether you're a daredevil who
Oh,
lives
for
the
an android.
For an Android. you
a
can
martial
have night
artist who
vision
likes to
and
show
up
off, or an assassin who kills with a personal touch.
There we go.
Yeah, I think we'll
2 abilities from the
we'll
list
get night
below to
vision.
increase.
That's hilarious. Just like this small furball coming at you for hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah,
Your religion.
operative feat at first level.
Really?
Yeah, well,
Flat.
yeah, I was just looking at if I want the one of the feats. Like if I go back, I got
Why
to
is
pick a
there
feat at level
3
1
Scope sight
for the mystic,
options.
and I have to pick Divinity's Domain,
Deity's Domain,
Mystic with Martial Domain,
Martial Disciple, so
yeah, all
it's
the
repeating.
Network Spell,
Network spell's not bad.
or Xenodroid.
The Xenodruid, that's the Primal Mystic.
Yeah,
That's
Just like the
that's
top.
actually not bad.
best form, animal form, moon frenzy.
Where did you send them?
But yeah, but I was gonna pick something more healy.
Well, then there's that's the Healer Mystic.
Well, I'm already healer mystic. I got it. This is
Okay.
feats.
You get a feat at first level?
Yeah,
And
everybody get a free feat?
does.
Yeah.
Class feat.
Class
Off
feat.
that.
Spellcasters usually don't. Usually
But yeah,
don't
operative-
in Pathfinder.
operative feat, yeah.
That's why I was trying to figure out which I should take, right? Because
Yeah, first level.
I can get
Deity's Domain or Martial Discipline
Yeah, Martial
or
Disciple.
Martial Disciple.
So then,
yeah, they've got it. One of these should be was a discipline and then network spell.
Okay, well, one of the
strength, 4 dexterity,
one of the gods
2 constitution,
Yeah.
and 2
is
intelligence.
their chosen
Yeah, you
weapon
want
is
to bump
laser
up your
rifle.
dex as much as possible if you're
Yeah,
playing
that's
sniper.
That's why it's at a 4
Uh,
first level.
I'm sorry. That tiny little attachment is what you sent that I was supposed to know that that's the friggin'
Backstory.
You didn't even say that. That
Yeah,
was it.
it
and underneath
is.
it was another paragraph telling you about the ship.
I'll get you the deities real quick here.
In the,
Easier
you're
to
not in the
read.
middle of a conversation
Yeah,
with Keith
yeah.
though about upgrades and shit.
Because if I pick
Yeah,
any of the
so-
feats, 2 of them require a deity, right? I got to pick a deity.
We often have multiple conversations going.
Literally.
No.
You should see our Kingmaker group. Oh my god.
No,
I have 18.
I guess like
First level?
Pirate Queen, no. Devourer, no.
Abadar is the big one. They got their favorite weapon is the cross bolter,
Mhm.
which is a martial weapon.
Oh, it's
so
tiny on my
Yeah, but they're not. They're
Okay.
harm. They're not heal.
So then
I want a
you level
divine
up
friend to
and you
heal.
just
Abadar,
like the add
Abadar?
level.
harm or heal.
Yeah.
Harm or heal, like Constitution or.
I think
So we
I've
want
done
somebody
it
with
in
wisdom, right?
Divine attribute, constitution or intelligence doesn't matter.
Is it picked? Or initial pick?
Yeah, but we're
Oh,
looking for
no,
wisdom,
I don't
right?
think I've done my proficiency.
Doesn't
Is that
matter.
right?
You
It doesn't
will
matter
do
because
that
you're not a
actually in
cleric,
the
so it's not
Oh.
guild
affecting
tab.
that
It's not affecting that. Okay.
unless you take the deity's domain.
And then
And then-
Edit.
Then I'd want something wisdom based, right?
Yeah.
And that
No,
was
not really. The
select which ones you want. So
No.
you click
The-
on it and it
the-
gives you a team.
Yeah.
deity's domain, you're going to be looking at this stuff anyway. So divine skill, society, domains, cities are
Everything
well,
else is done.
favored
It's already
weapon.
done in the
And if you take martial
We're level
disciple
1
instead
right now.
of
and then-
Yeah,
deity
It's like it actually
devotion,
will be level 10.
We will be, but right now.
It's easier to do one level at a time.
Exactly.
Yes. Go slow. Do not hit like 8 levels
what was this?
right away. Just watch
Me-
the list. Just
See,
That's
the way
what I
this
like Demi playing
builds
about is like you can hit level 10 and
It
then
should
it just,
have-
you have to fill them out one
Yes.
at a time and then
Class
it drops
feature
down the
level
next
one.
one. It doesn't let you move forward.
Or sorry,
it's like Path Builder. I like it as well because you can pre-build like up to 20th,
Because the only
and then
reason
you
I
just set
noticed
your
it
level
was
in Path Builder, and it
if I go back down
activates
here,
whatever step you're up to. It was
Auto
really good when I was
crafting,
rebuilding Valerie. Up to
ancestry,
their level.
Alright,
Background
I get
field medic.
expert, Perception, done. Okay,
one
well,
level of mystic. Train in one skill determined by your connection. Train in
determined by your specialization. Just want
so
to make sure that this is
did it add the
done
skill?
correctly.
Yeah, so it's already added all the skills. More train skills if you increase your int and step free boosts. Did I? Yes.
Oh, I see. Just only this.
Oh, in a total of 3 skills, add one more trained
Oh,
if
are
you
trained
have
in
an int.
deception.
So I got to add one more
That's why I'm
trained.
trained in deception. Okay, lovely.
Your background will also train you and stuff too.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
So the infiltrator, you automatically get the sabotage action, which basically just sabotage
I'm probably
technology.
Scroll down to the bottom.
Whether that's like
was it here?
like a
Scroll down to
computer,
the
or
bottom.
it even looks like maybe
This is the way you change skills in here. You don't
Like if you
get
wanna,
you don't
like,
do it in here.
cover your
Okay, yeah, I know. I
cracks,
think you just
or,
click
like,
on the
the
button.
practical advantage.
Cracked.
No, no.
But with
Scroll down.
the
all the way
striker,
down.
that's
Okay,
where you get that
edit.
reactive
And
step.
augmentation. Lord
Edit.
skill.
And
more
then you
augmentation.
change it to trained if you're trained in the skill.
Sabotage. You disrupt enemy
Alright.
tech to
Well,
cover
for-
your tracks
I'm
and
gonna
gain attack
add
advantage. Select a
occultism,
single
so we
tech
have one
creature
trained.
or
Actually,
tech
my
item
int's
within
not that good. Let's
15
go
feet of
whiz.
you you can see. If your target is a tech creature, attempt a computer's or crafting check against the creature's fortitude DC. If your target is an item, you attempt a thievery check against the item's DC or reflex DC of the creature possessing it. On a critical success, creature becomes glitching for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Success, they become creature item becomes glitching 1 for 2 rounds. On a failure, your attempt fails, requires more persistent analysis. Target is immune to your sabotage to the end of your next
So I
turn.
got the
Critical fail, target is immune to sabotage for 10 minutes.
add
But you can use
interesting
it as a
feat.
free action whenever you make a critical hit on a creature.
With your melee or ranged attack, yeah.
Alright.
But that's where, like, I also like
Dexterity
when we were talking
and
about
charisma.
that reactive step, where, like, if they make a step, automatically I can just step behind them. And I think that's really neat. So I think this is going back to, do I want to have, like, dark vision?
Okay, so I
or
need to add an
the stomach mouth? Because the stomach
ancestry
mouth, yeah,
feat.
absolutely.
It
would work
depends if you
so
want to be more in melee,
I know.
then you would probably look more
The
at,
striker.
and also the stomach mouth, right?
Exactly.
Where if you want
those
to
two
be
go
more
hand in hand.
ranged, then you'd want to be looking more at
Tiny
the
one,
dark vision with the big
ancestry
eyes
feat.
and not as much, the stomach mouth.
Oh, we're gonna range, be a soldier. Then you can do both.
Okay, so I need to add one.
Seriously. Melee soldier and with a stellar cannon, cryopike and a stellar cannon. 2 reactions, one at range, one in melee. More reactions than you have reactions. Right, background.
The best part about multi-armed creatures being like soldiers and stuff is the fact you can have literally a sword and shield on your top hands, and on the bottom like a two-handed gun, and you just spend an action
I saw that.
to adjust.
swap.
Basically, you swap. You adjust your grip or whatever you want to call it, and you
just
change
switch
hands.
dominant.
Which ones become your active hands, and
Yeah.
then you can shoot. So, yeah, you could shoot, swap
Got
grip,
this.
strike, and then have your weapon ready for a reactive strike. And the idea of like a 2 foot tall, 2.5 foot tall Skitterman walking underneath the table carrying a giant gun just makes me giggle. all the time.
Hilarious.
Okay,
What type of
I
soldier
took
was
the
um,
Aslanti,
It's,
You're the bombard.
yeah,
the bombard. Oh, close quarters combat.
That's what.
That's the soldier I built to
Oh.
10. But I mean, any soldier can get the ranged
So
reaction.
you built a soldier, but you're currently looking at the envoy.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Keith has no life, so he just built
Yeah.
a shit ton of characters.
I have no life.
Erudite.
Okay, character spells. If I open this up, I can find the spell I'm looking for, right?
Correct.
And then just put it on my character.
Yeah, you drag and drop. Well, do you have a spellcasting class?
I took a.
Oh.
I get a cantrip from
No, I didn't have
my.
vision.
So your action tab already
And
has a
Actions.
Yeah, I did night vision on it.
Yes, cantrip.
Yes,
Arcane
so you-
innate spells.
so you would drag whatever spell you have onto cantrip, and then you would have it as well.
Okay.
No, okay.
It's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, that's what. Trying to do it the proper way so that nothing gets all fucking jiggered up.
Mhm.
Stumble.
That's why I'm here to help. Rory, you're staring intensely at the screen. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm debating. I'm trying to figure out my feat. So I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I've got pharmaceutical crafting already because I got it as part of another one.
Yeah.
And then
Yerk.
Luke. And then I was debating what I should take. Oh, maybe I should take inject serum. Medicine's using injection weapons. You can load injection weapons with poison, whatever. You can load the dart new injection weapon is part of the same action.
Number of additional skills equal to 3 plus your intelligence modifier. Okay, what's my intelligence modifier? 2. So I get 5 additional skills to be trained in.
Correct. Which oh, you took the mod one, right? That's your background?
The background, yeah, the Cyberborn.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
That's
you
my
got a free
background,
mod.
yeah.
With
Like,
that.
it gets me crafting and
There we go.
something else.
Yeah, but
and
also,
And now,
so, yeah.
and he gives you 1 free augment.
and now
up to
go
level
into
1.
background.
Yeah.
Because that's what I took.
Yeah, you're
for-
trained in crafting, and you get the augmentation lore,
Yeah.
and you get the augmented body feat. Yeah, so your crafting and your augmentation would already be trained.
Yeah.
So those do not have to count towards your
Yeah.
5.
All right, so we're going to take stealth. If I'm going to be a ghost, definitely need
Yeah,
stealth.
yeah, that would kind of.
Okay, so close quarters is pretty cool. I like that you get the punitive strike reaction. And then I was also reading the action hero. I just like this called action hero.
The action hero one's pretty cool too.
Right? I liked that one. I thought it was pretty fun. So I think those two in the soldier like category are pretty cool if I wanted to use like the
You know what I picture your
Stomach
Skittermander? Vasquez from Aliens 2. The chick with the
correct.
big gun.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is so correct.
Yeah, that's fair.
I literally see just this tiny little
Oh,
pack of this big
heck.
fucking gun.
Well, I like with the like action hero, it's like if you successfully make a ranged strike with a weapon with the automatic trait,
Mm-hmm.
you suppress the target until the start of your next turn. In addition, when you auto fire, the size of the cone is equal to the weapon's full range increment instead of half. When using the auto fire action, you can designate a target anywhere in the cone to be your primary target
Mm-hmm.
instead of the target closest to you.
Yeah, because normally in the cone has to be the one.
Whoever's closest.
Closest, right?
And so I did think that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That I get to pick.
That's the action hero one?
Yeah. I'm thinking, hey, a Skittermander action hero?
Yeah.
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 That would be so fun. And then it would make sense to have my second mouth, my stomach mouth. I also like that it says, to you, there's no problem that a copious amount of bullets or laser blast can't cure.
Now, the one thing to think of, just from a mechanical, well, not even mechanical, just a weird standpoint is, you're going to be in armor, so how are you going to have your mouth? Because soldiers wear heavy armor.
No.
It has a stomach valve.
It's got a
It's got a hole for the stomach.
Yeah.
Stomach
So,
window,
so,
it's
so,
stomach
it,
window.
so it's fantasy woman armor,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
it just covers the tits and the
No,
crop,
no.
but somehow it's fully AC.
It's like a roll up
On your
door.
head?
It's like a little roll up door.
It's like a bread sleazy Susan.
It's like a visor.
Visor.
It's like a visor. It just goes right here.
It's when the mouth opens.
So you look like a fucking alien's what you're saying. Like
Yeah,
with
it's
the
timed with the
second
mouth.
and
So
stuff.
as soon as the mouth opens, it goes.
And then my mouth comes out and I
It's
bite
like a
people.
millisecond before the mouth opens.
Yeah.
It goes. It opens.
Maybe there's like a hidden button in like my glove, and I just pop, and then it opens up.
One of the things I was going to say for Steven before we got all carried away on the action here. Skills to choose also would be society. Is really good because it's lore about people.
Oh, okay.
So that's a really good one for you to start getting into because of the operative, the way it functions. Having society kind of just makes sense as a trained one. So yes. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. You do get more skills as you go up in levels, though. So just keep society in the back of your mind as one to pick.
Okay, I do think I want to do the Everwhelp Skinner Manor then. Gotta get that mouth in there.
Okay, Corey,
be
can you
fine.
check that I've done level 1 correctly?
But you're rethinking doing a operative?
I know.
I think
so
I
like
picked
operative
everything
is
I
so
should've.
fun, and I think having the dark vision would work well with them, especially because like the infiltrator is very like tech savvy, right? Like very.
That's the thing. Yes.
And I do like that, and I did find there was a lot of like technical things in the first playthrough we did, and I really did have fun with that. But then we did run into quite a bit of fighting, and like I do think this would also be very fun. I just like the idea of
Yeah,
fighting people with the
I
sonic.
haven't picked spells yet, but I think I just get spells.
And
It's a difficult choice for me though,
Rory, everything looks great for level 1.
Okay, so I'll start leveling up now then.
because I think both would be so fun.
Yeah, I think I'm going to level up as well here.
Yeah, so like I said, just on the tracker, you just
too
add a
busy.
level, and then it'll tell you what you should get. Like it'll say like skill feat or general feat or class feat or et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
And just don't be thrown off when it says like skill feat 2. It just means that's your second skill feat you get. So you must have gotten one already, or an ancestry feat. When you get to like level 5, it'll say ancestry feat 2. Doesn't mean you can only pick second levels or whatever. It just means it's the second one in on the list that you should be looking at.
Okay, so I got to pick a skill feat.
I guess like
yes,
I also don't want to like make a too similar of a character to Vex because like she was very computer like heavy.
Mhm.
So I think it'd be fun to make something a little bit different, which is why I did like the operative. It would I would have
Background.
the chance to like shoot guns more and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe I'll
Okay,
build.
rule.
We are not going to do the free archetype, but yes, it is actually available.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you could do something like the medic. You could.
Yeah.
The archetypes are only available in Pathfinder Core 1 and 2, because the Starfinder guide didn't come with any. But the full book will have some, and then as more books come out, they'll have other ones.
Yeah, I think I will build.
Oh, that's what these dedications are?
Correct. Yes. So second level, you could take a dedication.
Wisdom and charisma.
And add it to your character. It is available. You just have to let me know what you're thinking before you click on like, I'm going to be a Viking. Like, no, you're not.
No.
But
Yeah.
Hell Knights are a thing.
But yeah, I think I'll
I can
build
only
the
see the
soldier, and
base
if I don't like it,
classes.
Yeah, because I don't think
back to the other one, so.
Player Core 2 is available.
Yeah,
And that's where all the real funky
See,
ones.
I agree.
the nice thing about starting at 10th is you can build your character pretty weak at first level,
Mm-hmm.
and then use your boosts to put them up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also the good thing is with Pathfinder during your downtime, you can train out pretty much anything on your character,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
other than stuff that said like your heritage with your you can't train that out.
No.
But I know like for one of my characters I'm playing in Owen's Pathfinder campaign, I took a changeling, so I'm a hybrid character, and at first level, if you want like Hag's Claws, you have to take it at first level. It says like this is mandatory, and you cannot train out of it later.
Yeah.
Right. So there's some things that'll say you cannot train out of it, but 90% of everything is trainable out in Pathfinder, and there will be in Starfinder as well, which is great.
So can you take the same skill feat again and restack, or how does it work with the skill feats?
As in, what do you mean?
Well, I go, it says add, when I go here, add skill feat 1. So you click on skill and it comes up with the same list of skills. Can you add the same skill feat again to put the level up in those skills?
No. Like you couldn't take you couldn't take like
battle medicine.
battle medicine twice. It would do nothing.
Okay. So okay, what do I pick then? Let me see.
But some will say, like if you pick a skill feat, and it says you get training in a skill, and you already are trained in that skill, you usually get to pick another skill for it. You don't lose out on that kind of
Okay.
training.
So I do get
But that doesn't happen very often.
class.
Guns blazing envoy.
What crazy things are you doing?
What am I looking at?
That's the type of envoy. The leadership style. Guns blazing. Infosphere director.
Oh, I traded that called.
Guns blazing. You lead your team by making an impression. The best way to make an impression is with firepower. If you're not in a gunfight, you're probably bragging about the last gunfight at the bar.
Through desperate times.
Your leadership skill at first level is acrobatics. Your first level leadership perk is incredible initiative as a bonus feat. At 6th level, you get to make a ranged strike against an enemy that has a multiple attack penalty. Perform an area fire, auto fire, reload an empty reload an empty range weapon. Wow,
I guess.
Jesus.
Yeah, the guns blazing one is kind of fun. I'm looking at the through desperate times one as well.
There's
There we go.
3 level 2
Leadership skill is
feats that I
medicine.
want.
You gain the battle medicine as a
Well,
bonus
the one
feat.
thing to remember is you're going to get another skill feat later, and you can always take a lower level skill feat.
You get a fifth?
Skill feats depends on the character.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
this is the class feat, but one of
Go
them
back and
is
forth,
double
typically.
tap. So I aim and then shoot twice and add all the damage together.
Yes, so
So
it
that's
is the
really
same
good
as
when we
double
had-
slice.
When we had that
Understand
thing with
level
10
6.
armor
Yes.
hardness.
Yeah. Yeah, basically it's the exact same thing in Pathfinder called double slice or double shot. Same thing. You fire twice and you add all the damage together to overcome. Yeah. So like you remember, yeah, like you said, when you were
Resistances, yeah.
fighting things with resistance 5. Well, I'm gonna double tap and I'm gonna do 15 points of damage. So now I do 10 instead of doing 5 points and doing 0
Yeah.
and doing 10 and doing only 5, right? So yes.
So there's that one, hair trigger, which
Mm.
allows me to make reaction shots if someone moves or does anything really.
Yeah, it's basically a reactive strike with a gun.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then kill steal.
Ah,
So,
yes.
So if an ally
Mm-hmm.
hits someone 2 or more times in the same turn, I then get to shoot them
Yes, as your reaction.
as a reaction. Yeah.
What is Brutaris?
It's a sport in
It's a sport?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Blood Bowl, I would assume.
Like I was gonna say troll ball, but Carly doesn't get troll ball.
No.
We're supposed to get troll ball,
No,
but
I don't get blood ball either.
It's-
I like soccer.
Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl,
it's more
40K
football.
football, rugby.
Rugby.
Yeah,
Got it.
Brutaris is their analog for football.
I don't want to be a football player.
American football or rugby.
Yeah, rugby.
Yeah, it'd be more rugby than
Basically a professional athlete.
yeah.
Okay, rugby's pretty cool, but no, thank you.
So
When I was at the convention and I was in Uber because it was raining, I'm dressed like Lightning McQueen, and the guy goes, "Oh, you going to the rugby match?" And I was like, "No, I'm going to the
Going out to watch a
convention
little
center."
rugger?
And he was like, "For rugby," and I was like, "No, I'm going to the like."
I am
the Van Expo.
cosplaying. I'm not cosplaying for the professional sportsing that is
I
happening.
was like, "No."
That's like I had a really funny interaction with a customer on during the week. They came in and they were asking about lava lamps.
Yeah.
And they said,
Okay.
"Oh, is it 220?" And they had they were East Indian. They're
Okay.
very
Oh,
thick.
okay.
And I said, "No, 120 volt, 220." I'm like, "No, it's 120." Like, no. In India, it's 220. I'm like, "Do not plug this lamp in India. You will blow it up."
Literally.
I'm like, don't take any appliances over unless you have something that steps down
Yeah.
that power. I said, you will blow it up completely.
I think I'm going to take hair trigger.
they're used to electronics where they're all auto.
Oh, with that reactive shot.
Yeah. It's the last creature I ate.
Mm-hmm. Aim is akin to Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Basically, you aim at something and then you get your precision damage and stuff against it. As
So
well.
at first level, I took scope sight. So when I aim at someone, I can immediately activate my scope's ability.
Yep.
So I
Yep.
have to make sure I get a scope for my weapon. But
I think okay, so bounty
and I
hunter
guess
is a
skill
fun one.
feat.
Okay.
I'm seeing the
Um,
backgrounds.
So, Corey,
do
when I
think-
went to level 2, it added something called Mystic Feat 2.
Yes. So that's a class feat.
So do I have to click the class feat? And
Yes,
then
you,
remove-
you go into the class feats and you'll pick your second level feat.
Okay. And then that'll go away, supposedly.
Well, what you do is you look at which one you want, and there'll be a button that says Add to PC.
Yeah.
You click on it, and then just close it.
Okay.
But yes, that's what's going to happen. Then when your next one will say class feat 3,
3, okay.
but it doesn't mean third level. It means it's the third one in your class that you should be picking.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't have my intelligence.
I could make the most chaotic character.
You?
Listen, there's an
Corporate agent.
There's an option to be a corporate agent. Yes, it's like you're
I
one
was
of
gonna
them.
take that.
I think it's so funny.
I was gonna be corporate guy, man. I was gonna
I
show up
do-
in.
I was looking at bounty hunter. I think that would be
I
fun.
was gonna show up in the carbon armor, which is like the
Okay,
the Starfinder analog for the business suit.
Nice.
You're going to John Wick the shit out of it?
Be a cultist?
Yes, you can
Yeah.
be a cultist.
Yeah.
Of course you
Usually, it implies that you were a former cultist.
Or still are.
can. What?
Oh, you can be an nocturne. The newborn.
Newborn.
Yeah.
Don't laugh. I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, viable options. Listen, the one thing I will always say about
Pick Cyberpunk?
you know Pathfinder
Yes.
and Starfinder above D&D is the character customization is hands down. Flower cultist or cult of the lamb?
Oh, yes. Cult of the Lamb all the way.
Ooh, I could
This
take
is-
augmentation specialist
Yep.
Already
because I'm
trained
trained
in
in
that.
medicine.
Yep.
Detective.
Spawn
I don't think that fit with the action hero though.
Medicine.
I see you as like the action hero, boisterous.
I know. I am trying to find something that like fits the same. A doctor.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hilarious. It's just fun. Fortune teller, how fun.
What's that? You're a vid gamer, right?
Video gamer.
Yeah, there's also the icon. Everyone wants their 50 minutes of fame.
I
Or for you,
know.
it's somehow a lifestyle.
I went back and forth between the two, and then I was like, I'm gonna be
Well-
the vid gamer, but then I kind of just went with
Well,
the icon.
because
as
the
well.
icon also gets a con or charisma bump, and you're a con character, right?
Yes.
So you gain trained in performance and media lore, and you gain the sparkling performance feat. Come on, last action hero. Oh.
I think the gladiators.
Trying to
also very
find a spell,
interesting.
right? I've got a Eldritch Bond. You get the Eldritch Bond Epiphany skill. But where is that? What is that spell? What is it?
Says
Before-
your skill at
Go
drawing
into the
multiple
spells
and a
part. You
crowd's
got-
attention
Yeah,
to
how
the
many
opposite
windows
to
do you have
adventuring
open?
life.
Spell description.
So
No,
that one actually is
close
also
that.
Pathfinder
What's
one.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yep. Yeah,
Interesting.
you guys
Now,
have access to the Pathfinder
Either
one. So
reduce the
it
size
should
of that.
actually say if
or-
it's
Oh,
the
player
Pathfinder,
core.
Yeah,
player core
I'm
instead,
gonna close it
instead of
because
playtest core.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure this out.
Or playtest.
All right,
It'll say which one it is.
Okay.
Yeah, playtest rulebook.
Yeah.
characters.
Okay, why
The
do
bottom
I look
one.
at those spells?
No, right here, characters.
Yeah.
And then there's a spells one there.
Spells. Okay.
Hacker,
then I'm
that's
gonna
what I
look
would pick if I
for-
was
Eldritch Bond.
gonna be the other
How do I
one.
search out here?
Icon.
Is that the spell you got?
That's why I had the screen up. Here it is.
The skill feat.
Class yeah, so it was
Yep.
Eldritch Bond. And it says you gain the Eldritch Bond Epiphany spell. So why do you don't have a link in here just to the
Are
spell?
you What kind of dude did you turn out to be?
Ooh.
Well, I got to pick one of these, right? So I'm trying to figure out if I should pick this or pick this, right? And it says you get some of them. You get a roll and successful savings. That made it straightforward. This one I get a spell, but it doesn't tell me what. I was trying to figure out what the spell was. This one gives me like a manifest
Yeah, I
spell.
think I'm just going to take augmentation
20.
specialist because it just jives with my.
One of your allies, the next
Yeah,
attack
absolutely.
turn.
Alright, augmentation specialist, add to PC.
But
we go.
spot heal.
Is
let's
that
see.
it for second level? I guess my operative will tell me.
You can quickly expand
to
energy
this
from your
list.
vitality network. I think that's the one you had.
Operative feats,
Target
level
regains the
3.
number of hit points
Yeah.
up to twice your
Alright,
level.
next level.
All right, clicking up the third level. Here you go.
Oh, that's a reaction.
And when you add that, you'll also see a whole bunch of automation.
But that's why I
roll
just
through
need to see what the spell is.
Yeah.
and that
and
just
then-
automatically gives you the abilities of third level stuff.
So-
You don't have to do anything with that.
So it's
hit
Elder.
point,
Yeah.
See, it didn't
says
do the.
actual feats, specialization. Okay. Feature specialized skill set.
Here it
added,
is.
No automation
Playtest.
applied.
Go on, show me the spell.
I'll have to look into that.
Oh, it gives you a bunch of. So I can
Skill
cast this on a
increase
willing
one.
bonded creature.
Alright, so
They're mysterious, powerful, blah blah blah.
focus.
So they get
What does
10-foot reach
focus
on all melee attacks. Gain mental resistance equal to your level -1. Minimum 1.
focus.
Melee strikes effect on corporeal creatures such as ghosts, as if they had the ghost killer attribute. That's
Push
kinda nice.
for will saves increased to expert.
Tentacle unarmed attack does 1d8 bludgeoning damage.
So, Steve, for the
Yes.
specialized skill set, the reason it says no automation is because at 3rd, 7th, and 15th, you gain a skill feat. So that's why there's no automation for
Oh,
it, because
okay.
there's nothing to. It put it on your abilities tab as specialized skill set,
specialized
but
skill
you have to
set
go in and actually
to
pick
add
a
the
skill and
Okay,
add to PC.
okay.
Yeah, leadership style added. Automations, if appropriate, has been applied. Leadership style, automation
Yeah, that's why
entry
it says
applied.
check entry.
Automation data, choice, class, envoy, leadership style.
Gain the just kidding skill feat. That's if you're a comedian.
So, Envoy feat 1 was not added because there's no automation applied, so I've got to go in and pick
Yeah.
that feat.
Correct. It just says, hey, at first level, you get a feat,
And abilities.
and you have to pick that feat. It doesn't. It needs to know what feat you're picking, so
Yeah.
that's a you choice, not a machine choice.
Envoy feat,
I mean, technically, I guess Steven is
acquire
AI.
asset.
You're actual AI, not a chat GPT. You're an actual AI.
Aha! My movement speed is increased by 5 feet.
Ooh,
I'm now at 30-foot speed.
nice.
The acquire asset.
If you want to be real mobile, you look at the feet,
So,
Yeah.
and it adds +5 to your movement.
So there's
Okay.
the other one I can have. So there's 2
Uh,
bond ones where you can give
I
them,
mean,
you have one of these. The other one gives you 2,
advantage.
right? And you can
I
pick.
can
But it's nice
drive
with the
up
dark
to
vision.
half my speed. It's not trigger reactions.
Yeah, so you can just back away. So
For
someone
50
comes barreling
it's
in.
like what's the D?
Yeah,
Disengage.
disengage. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a disengage action. It's your reaction. You just back out half your. And at 30 means 15. That's 2 to 3 squares
Yeah.
without triggering, which is important.
Yeah.
so acquire asset. Will that be in my activities? Saw it coming, get them, and acquire asset.
Oh, that's interesting. Mystic Feat
Oh, it
2
doesn't.
didn't.
But there's no automation for it.
So I added the Mystic Feat 2
Okay.
spot healing, but then it didn't clear the Mystic Feat 2 class feature.
No, it leaves it in there
Okay.
because as you go through, you can see what you were supposed to have,
Oh,
and if you picked it, yeah, it won't remove those entries. It's just a rolling list of what you should have.
okay. On spellcasting. Okay.
Oh, in
So
the
then I go on.
abilities page.
Yeah.
Envoy directive. Envoy feat 1. Leadership style.
Do I just
Social
get
mastermind.
reactive step?
And through desperate times. 1 additional language. Heritage land. Human ancestry feat.
Yeah, I haven't put the languages in.
I just don't. The thing of it in here is in demiplane.
Mm-hmm.
it goes back to your skills, and I'm 20th level, so at first level, it's not showing me my skills at first level like Path Builder does. It's showing me my skills at 10th level.
Hmm.
So I've got skills that are masters, skills that I gained at later levels, and so I can't tell what skills, because I know
If you tell it your less levels, does it remove them?
So I need to.
no, I like Path Builder way better than Demiplane.
I know you do. You've mentioned it several
Well, you can
times.
see you can see your progress on the side with the
Yeah, and
with
you
the,
can see what you missed. Yeah,
with the plan.
and then I
I
got
get
a
a
general
general
skill.
feat.
This you got to flip back and forth. It's
Which
just,
can also be a skill feat.
Oh, you can
Oh.
just trade it for its skill feat instead.
Oh, yeah,
Go to
yeah,
the-
it's RT and
all skill
it's
feats are general
skill.
feats.
General skill.
Not,
So-
but all general feats are not skill feats.
If I'm a soldier, what should be my best abilities?
Con.
Oh yeah,
Constitution,
Yes.
and if you're going to be melee, strength.
Strength, and then if you're going to be shooting, dexterity.
A little bit of dex, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on what you're going to be doing. Which soldier are you doing?
the
The action hero?
action hero.
This augmented body.
Had to consider. Now I get my free.
Fucking
Higher level
skills.
equal to your capital level. Doesn't count.
Try and fix.
I had medicine.
I like.
Let me see, I took acrobatics.
So action hero looks like it's
Deception and
more leaning towards
intimidation.
guns than
Is it?
Oh, I can take augment body a second time and
Yeah.
be able to.
copious amounts of bullets or laser blast can't cure. So it's the only melee soldier is the actual I think it's the striker. The close quarters one.
Close
Yeah.
quarters and oh yeah,
That
Close
that is the so if you're not going close quarters, you could go with action hero. Then you want a higher dex for your to hit than your strength, because your armor eventually gets based on your con. So you know like how Ordella has to have a +4 strength to wear the breastplate. So your strength could be +1, but at a certain level your con kicks in. I think it's 3rd level, and your strength penalty is based on your con instead of your strength. So you can wear heavy armor because you're more robust at wearing it. So
conversely, if you're when you're building your character, we're at 10th level, you can get 3 of your attributes at 3 of your ability scores at +4.
yes,
Well, at level 1, I can already get like Constitution to +4.
correct. And then at level 5 you would be going
But if you
a bump to con, and at 10 you'd go that second bump to make it a +5, and that's the max.
I might.
yes, and then
Yeah,
you're
that's
not
pretty
going to get
much
3 ability
what you
scores at +4.
Good
though.
to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, because
Every +1 matters. If you're 1 point behind, you're 1 point behind on the skill tree. So I would
But-
always try to max out your primary.
but the thing of it is for the envoy, charisma is their major thing, but
But yeah,
they're
I found
not
that with
rolling
the-
any saving throws against my charisma
I found
against
that
my
with the soldier
charisma.
as well. It's dex was pretty important for the range to hit.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, for
Even
that
though-
primary target.
Even though Constitution's your primary,
Yep.
dexterity is really important.
But if you go the close quarters combat fighter,
Yeah.
you for your primary target you want strength.
Yeah.
Because you're swinging your melee weapon, because you can turn your melee weapon into an area attack,
Oh yeah, that's fair.
and you get and it's the only one with a reaction attack.
Yeah. The
At 8th level, any soldier can get Overwatch, which is a ranged reaction. I was able to build a fighter to that had strength of 4 and
Is that like what a soldier
constitution of 5. A soldier,
I
sorry.
think I am going to take fleet.
A strength of
I think
4,
such a good one.
constitution of 5.
If you want to be mobile, fleet for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, every +1 matters. You are absolutely correct.
What else do I get at third level? On the move. Okay, done. For advance. Skill increases. Okay. Gain a skill increase. You can use this to increase. You become trained in
So,
one or
Do you just keep picking from the list of same skill
Become
feats every time you have
Expert in something you're trained in.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you get more.
That's where you go into your skill
Like
tab.
when you get
and you would
expert in
choose
skills,
either something to
there's
train,
going to be some
or move
second
something
level skill
expert,
feats that
stealth
require
to
expert
Oh,
in the skill.
okay. 'Cause I was
Yeah.
looking-
By 10th level,
As
you
you-
want that
As you
fucker up at
upgrade your
expert.
skills, you get different skill feats. Like as you get expert in medicine,
You unlock more things.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I have
And some
expert
things
in
are
medicine.
prerequisite, like you want to
There we
use
go.
something, you
Oh,
might
I
need
got
expert
that.
in crafting.
See, expert
or
in computers
master
here.
in
Where's
whatever
expert
skill
in-
for certain things.
Yeah.
well, one you're on page 1 of 3.
'Cause
Oh,
I feel
okay.
like deception
Okay.
might be
Collapse
able to
that a
go up
bit.
as well.
Size.
Mhm.
There.
Remember, you're going to get a lot
There we
of
go,
extra
probably
ones
like-
because you get
That's
one at 3rd, 7th.
So
Uh,
usually the second level
Every 2 levels thereafter
require
increase it.
expert.
So 3rd, 5th, 7th.
And it's
Nine,
7th
So
expert in-
continual recovery is the best one.
Yeah,
to get
so
for
you're
healing.
gonna, and
There
that's
you
on
go,
top
grab
of the
that.
skill increases you normally get as a character.
that
as
lets
well.
you
So
do
yes, you're
treat
going to get a
wounds
lot.
every
You're
10
going to get a
minutes.
lot.
Okay.
All right, at 3rd
So
level,
what level am
I think I'm gonna.
skill feat.
6,
I think I'm gonna change
7.
Oh my god.
from the stomach to the big eyes
Okay.
Okay.
because I don't think I'm
skill
gonna be
must
doing as much close combat
for
if I'm gonna
the
be shooting guns.
trained
with
skill from your
Skill
opposite
feed
specialization.
You'd be close-ish, but not.
What was
Not
Super
close.
close.
Yeah, I'm not like getting right up there and like wrestling them
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Ghost.
Plus, then I get really big eyes.
Deception. Okay, so
Okay, add a level.
deception skill feat.
I need to stretch my knee. I'll be right back.
Fast
I guess I
first
go into
aid.
skills, and then I do 1 for deception. Harming
No.
liar. Liar. What does that do? Harm allows you to win over those you lie to.
Critical care.
I don't want that one either.
Must be lying to impart singularly important information.
3.
Play your status or integrate yourself,
What is
which trivial or irrelevant lies can't achieve. Oh, so it has to be a
Keith? What is spaghettification?
spaghettification is when you go into a black hole and it stretches you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So when your
okay.
feet get stretched way before the top of your body does. That's spaghettification.
Very important.
It's what happens when you fall into a black hole.
Interesting. There's an option of it's called fixation, and I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, level
Pugmaster.
10, level 10.
That doesn't sound like something like I should do.
A partial.
Like diversion or lie to me. Not.
I-
It's in the crowd is the.
I think I've done to level 10 correctly, Corey. You might want to double check.
That was fast.
Well, it's click and then pick the thing it says you do. Click and pick the thing it tells you to do. I'm sure I'm missing class stuff.
That's why you go slowly and go one at a time.
Well, that's what it did. It looks like it's right, though.
So specialized skill set. Okay,
It's not bad. Let's do that one.
level 4.
4.
4.
I'm at 1 over here, so you're all good.
Same here.
Okay, okay. I like to read everything. I want to know all my options, or like most of it.
Level Or
It is
this
8:30
says
though.
operative
I know, I
feat
gotta get
skill
going.
feat.
We've still got an hour and a half.
Mhm.
I think now that I know what I want and I've done the hardest part. I picked my class and I picked my race.
Yeah. See, I definitely think I would have preferred to do this in demiplane because there's it wasn't giving me your like your later ancestry stuff.
Right.
I'm like, what? I'll look in the book here.
Like at your
Well,
later level.
you could open Demiplane on
Go back
Google
and forth.
on another screen.
Yeah, I don't
another
know if I
window.
can remember my password because I think I made it a random hard password because I was silly. Hey,
Alright,
here.
let's look at level 4 operative feats.
I don't think that's for
That is an issue, not an ishme.
Yeah, I'd have to remember.
That would be so funny.
I'd have to see if I grab my laptop outside. I could do
All
it.
right, I think
I
I
could
got level 1
deadlift,
done.
Hilarious.
I think I'm gonna grab my laptop and do it on demiplane just to be sure I did it right.
And level.
So it's aiming would be an action to
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. Now I know there are feats you can get where it's like when you roll initiative, you immediately can aim. Like, I know there's one that's a higher level one. But
Always where you're level 4 here. It's
yeah,
so there's when you're about to roll initiative, you interact to draw a weapon at the beginning of your first turn. Aim at a target as a free action. There's switch targets. When the creature I'm aiming at dies, I can immediately aim at a different creature.
Need your
Mhm.
envoy feat 2 added.
But there's also a devastating aim, so my
Yeah, it
precision
didn't give me
dice
the
go
5th
from
or the
D4
ninth,
to
which is
D6.
interesting.
Ooh. Yep.
I think we're going to go with devastating aim.
Yeah, because it didn't give the ancestry feats for 5th or 9th. I didn't tell you to add them, which is
don't?
weird.
Pressing.
Yeah, we're going to go with devastating aim. I want those D6s.
This is-
Yeah, you're definitely missing your 5th level ancestry feat, right?
Yeah, I gotta go and do that right now. And the 9th is missing as well.
Suppressing insults.
Train.
Yeah, because up at the top
Pull up
of your
skill.
data, it says to add, feat quick filters.
Just, yeah.
Just click the ANC as ancestry.
Yeah, no, it's easy enough to add them.
Yeah.
I'm just
Here it is. Suppressing insults. Your cutting quips hamper your opponent's performance in the fight. On a successful demoralize action, your opponent is suppressed for as long as it remains frightened by your
jeez.
demoralize.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
else do I get? It's
I'll
another
take the
skill.
farting one.
Gwen asked if you watched season 2 of Loki. There's a lot of spaghettification in Loki, and
Oh,
also
Yeah, there
in
was.
the Multiverse of Madness
No,
when she spaghettifies the Illuminati.
it's not quite the same. But
Yeah.
it's- All right, I get another skill feat. All right.
You kind of want to make sure that our skill feats are a little bit balanced. There we go.
Feats.
Make sure that there's
Oh, I
nothing
can
that
make
we
my-
don't have.
Yeah, I might take battle medicine.
I've got battle medicine as well.
So
Yeah,
and it says that target is then immune to your battle medicine for 1 day.
Yes.
So if multiples have
Yeah.
it might be.
Yes.
Yes, we've seen that.
It's not if you've got skill feats to spare,
Yeah.
it's not a bad feat to take.
Well, I grabbed
I mean,
it.
and if your medicine check is not very good, it's something that you can try and risk. At 10th level, your medicine check should be good enough to do a basic treat wounds on someone and give
Yeah.
them 2d8 points of
Oh.
of healing, which is just fine.
Yeah.
And a first aid check to stabilize someone if they're down, or but first aid can be done untrained.
Because train just gives you your class level. Huh?
So
Train gives your 2 plus your class level.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
which one, I'm like, so I want to do either athletics or acrobatics. And I'm trying to figure out, with strength, because, I am doing more shooting, or would
Mhm.
dex be better? Or neither of them. I picked diplomacy and society, just because I know that those are good ones for...
I thought range was dex.
It is. So that would be acrobatics.
Yeah.
Perhaps be something I would use more often.
I should maybe redo this. I'm gonna go grab
Yeah, with Ordella, I'm very like strength based, so like
because
I
I
know
have
what I want to
nothing
there.
combat right now. I use a gun at like level 1 skills. I'm not gonna get anything from the broadside of a mark.
Oh, look at that! It adds it to my
Spells.
demoralized.
Oh, there you go.
I picked the
Oh no, it doesn't.
Rip.
It should be adding it, but
Why
it's
you didn't
not.
pick
There's no. There is no activity for it, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I need to add a skill feat.
Get 'em, sought, come and acquire asset, battle medicine, and watch out. Watch out's a good one. Give you +2 to your AC. And it's a reaction for me.
What's that from?
It's an envoy thing.
Oh, my trinkets
Like,
are
watch out!
awful.
And you get +2 to your AC. Later, it improves, and I get to add it to your reflex save as well.
Oh, nice.
I'll definitely have to bump that up later.
Well, I think it's correct. I might change a few things. I don't know.
Okay,
Let's see.
suppressing insults is on here, but it's not. There's no automation for it.
Cantrips.
Why am I an expert?
I need this to be smaller.
Perception and stealth.
Skills.
Is there any
Did I
perception skill feats?
No. I'll increase my.
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. It's maybe like 1 or 2, but I don't think it's a big one. I'm using perception a lot for like other things.
Unless you roll like Janna. What I missed?
Add skill feat.
I was just wondering if there was a perception skill feat.
Intimidating glare.
I don't see one.
Like something that would increase your perception?
No, like a skill feat for that needs to be trained in perception to
Oh.
There is a way to make it so it's just the playtest rulebook. Okay, thank you. That's what I want to see.
have. What else am I an expert in? Stealth.
What's that group? Playtest rulebook
Let's
Yeah.
look at it.
for feats and skills and stuff.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Just like I would prefer to pick from those first.
I'm just doing it for feats because I'm picking from those.
I'm in the skills right
I don't know.
now.
I'm just gonna go with all though because I've taken some. Nope. The other ones are from it, but
I think all the ones I picked so far are from it.
I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, I think I'm done, but I
I think I only
don't know if I'm
picked this one.
optimal. Because it comes down to the abilities, right? I got medicine, pharmaceutical, adaptable, oddity identification,
Bane
spot
of death.
healing,
Impersonate a corpse.
inject
You
serum.
want
network spell.
continual recovery, ward medic, and unusual treatment are your 3 best feats for a devoted healer.
Hmm.
That's skill feats.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go in and change those. That's why I think I might do it and go get Demiplane on my laptop and do it on
Mhm.
there.
I had that, but I found I was doing so many other things for healing that I
Didn't you
Did-
spot heal?
no inject serum.
Oh, okay.
I found I wasn't using it.
Yeah,
Get yourself a laser pistol and take the prism spell.
crowd.
There's a spell that turns your laser beams into healing
We'll
beams.
eventually run into
Oh,
a
okay,
crowd somewhere. Didn't get to use
What
it
do I
last
have
time.
So
Alright.
feed
I
activities,
think that's it.
battle
Or you
medicine,
get those
adaptable,
two
inject
feats.
serum, network spell, spot healing, vent gas. That's
Spot healing is not bad, but
When do you
it's
increase
best.
your-
It's just there for keeping people on
His
the
reaction, so
Yeah.
it keeps people from hitting the ground.
That's why
So you
I-
have to
Oh,
heal
gotcha.
after they take the
There you
damage.
go. Okay. So that's it. So I'm on 5th.
Where was he?
Oh, there you go. Select 4 free ability boosts.
You always get 4.
Oh, okay.
at first level.
No,
At
4th
fifth.
and 5th.
5th, 10th, 15th, and 20th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the
okay.
max you can ever put on something is
skill
plus 2.
increase.
Yeah.
I add a skill feat.
Ooh,
I have to add a skill
interesting. I
feat.
didn't
Intimidating
know
glare,
that.
of course.
Okay, well then. Dex, obviously.
Okay, let's do that one.
Ooh.
Now, if I increase my intelligence again, would I get an additional skill feat, or is that only at first level?
If you increase your intelligence, you would gain.
A skill proficiency? Or is that only at first level?
There we go. Suppressing insults is in there.
I'll figure out spells later.
Buy a skill increase. Oh, let's take a look at my skills.
Oh, gonna need automation for suppressing, or for suppressing insults.
I don't think I need a lot of strength.
Yeah, I think this is done, but I think I got to re-optimize
Yes, you
the
do.
feats. I think the
Yeah,
feats
Yeah,
are
and an additional length.
wrong.
Lovely. All right, so I'm going to increase in intelligence. What should my last one be? Strength, constitution, or charisma?
Strength.
Strength.
You need some strength.
Yeah, I have a +1 already.
If you're gonna be climbing around and you're an operative, right?
Yeah,
So you're based on movement.
yeah.
If you're a ghost operative,
Ghost, yeah.
so it's definitely Dex, of course.
Yeah.
You know that.
But charisma is also important for your diplomacy or your deception.
Deception, yeah. So I think I'll go charisma instead of strength.
Yeah, unless you're planning on getting heavier armor, which we don't need to.
Dexterity, no, you
Strength
don't
is
need
not a huge thing, other than athletics.
bulk and just
Yeah.
straight up
Oh.
bulk carrying. What you can
I need
carry.
to climb. I need to hide in this
You
tree.
get pocket dimensions. There's really
No point in hiding in the tree if you get climb the damn
There's no
thing.
point.
Like tree's not difficult.
Like I was gonna do, like whatever.
Tell that to the guy that rolls a 1 on it.
Well, roll a 1. You're rolling a 1.
All right, well,
The question is, if you roll a 2, do you still make it
Okay,
up?
level.
3.
So my aim went up. Again, ancestry feat. Okay.
Yes.
Ancestry. Level 5. What do we got?
Yeah, I think I'm done correctly, Corey, but I don't know if I should re-optimize some of my abilities. As the feats, I don't know. I wasn't really prepared to make a healer, so I'm like, We'll see
What? We
how
can
it-
take archetypes?
Technically.
I don't think I want to.
What'd you
I
take
was-
for your 5th level?
I was thinking of taking rogue archetype.
What'd you take for your 5th level
Because then I have
ancestry
to
feat?
So the 5th level was
You have to
where
be
is it
off
here?
guard.
It should be listed here.
But well, if you're hiding, they're off guard.
They're off guard.
Yeah. Well, you after you take a couple of archetype feats, yeah, you'll get sneak attacker.
Yeah.
You have to take the first one first, and then you can take sneak attacker.
Oh, okay.
Or was it the vent gas?
I'm not doing
No,
that.
vent gas is the next one. It's the
That's why you took a 10?
no, it's a feat 5. Sorry, feat 5 is and it was convergent evolution.
Okay. So what we need to do is go into the vent gas and actually change to 5 so it goes where it's
Comes
supposed to.
Okay.
with-
Yeah, and
And
convergent
Go slowly, Rory.
Increase skill.
and convergent evolution should
skill
be
feat, and
your
one
10th level.
feat.
no, is it 9? I think it's 9.
Add a level.
Or your 9th, sorry.
Yeah,
What
9. So it says
is
10.
Your strike.
There. We go.
Your strike spell. What does that do?
Basically gives you advantage on your next roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Because one of my ancestry feats here, I can cast Sure Strike once per day as a first rank arcane linked spell.
Wise to the game. I get a +1 status bonus on perception DC against attempts to feint, lie, or feint, lie to you, and attempts to divert my attention with creative diversion.
So Corey, does it automatically add all the correct spells, or do I have to do
+1
anything with that?
status
You have
bonus
to
to
pick
will
the-
DC against attempts to demoralize.
It'll give you under your action tab all the proper levels of spells, but you have to go in and actually choose your spells and put them in.
Okay.
Add general feat 1. General feat.
So only
Okay, I'll have to
So
figure
what
out.
was your 10th level class feat?
Was here if I go back, It was advanced first aid.
Or take machine sap.
Oh, sorry, that was class. That was
That's a skill feat at 7.
sorry. Oh, I haven't picked these properly then.
No, you haven't. That's why I said you need to go much slower, Rory, because you're missing a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
when you
this is what
drop
you
it in
did
at 10th level, it literally puts everything in as
I
if
know,
it was
too.
10th level.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, where is this supposed to be? Oh, way down at 5th level.
All right, and it says
Okay, that's why.
activity was done.
No, I'll just.
Slowly, Rory.
Yeah, it's see.
You
It
don't
doesn't
go to
come
the
up-
end and work back.
I know,
from
but
there.
it doesn't come up here when you add a level. It doesn't say add this at this level.
Yes,
This
it
is-
does.
Yeah, it does.
Where?
You scroll down through it, and it says
Oh,
Literally, it
add,
says add skill feat number 5. Like I said, don't add a 5th
see the
level
big red
skill feat.
things. Add skill feat number 5.
Yep, and you
I-
didn't add.
Add skill feat.
I'm just going. The
Okay.
class list tells you everything that happens at each level. So
Just reset me. I'll start all over again because it's not like there's rolling or anything. I'll have to start from the beginning.
You'll increase intimidation.
That's why I prefer the plain one because actually
So Rory, go into
tells you what
on
you
the
need.
right side under player.
I guess that's
The right side under player. Yeah.
Yeah, and it says characters.
Yeah.
Hit the green plus.
Yeah.
Top bar above the chat,
expert.
you'll see it says just name. Double click that. It'll open up a fresh character.
So I hit plus and nothing happens.
Yeah, if you go up to the top, if you look at the top right of your top left of your chat, it says name above the chat, all the boxes. One will just say name.
Simple guns.
I don't see one called name.
So why is the naming?
So I hit plus.
Oh, it's because it's under Owen. Double click that. Give it a second. And it will open up a brand new character.
And I applied a skill increase.
Advanced guns. I don't.
No,
think
it's showing
should be
locks.
mastered at this level.
No, that's moving the entire thing. Close that out.
Holy crap.
You.
During my daily preparation,
Sure.
I can pick 2 skill feats.
Oh, jeez.
And there's basically they just have to be, I just have to qualify for them, meet the prerequisites.
Mhm.
And they can make the prerequisites for each
Oh,
other.
I just crashed.
Oh,
I think.
So the lower level skill feat can be the prereq for the higher level skill feat.
Database is not owned. Database is not owned. Error execution.
All right. Here's a.
Oh, I closed it.
Fancy ground?
If Fantasy Grounds, I hit the close button.
You should see name.
Name. Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Brand new character. Start at 1 again and go slowly.
What's up?
Well, I
It's on
thought I was
my,
doing it correctly. So I start with ancestry, and I know what I'm doing.
Unbox for you, the tracker.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh,
It's just taking a long time to load.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, for me, it just slowed right down. That's because this guy's doing something
They're
that's
very-
tackling the
Very.
well, I clicked the ancestry button. Nothing. That is.
ketchup Cheetos.
Ketchup Cheeto.
Mm.
They're good. The ketchup's actually really good flavor.
Yeah, now I can't hit ancestry or do anything, Corey.
Chase like a cat.
Or do I got to put a
No,
name
you
in
got to
first?
pick an ancestry.
Yeah, so I click the button to click an ancestry. Ancestry. Okay. Oh, there we go.
Tastes like a very.
Add to
ketchup chip.
PC.
Yeah, very ketchupy.
We're going to be
I
a
like it.
manufacturer.
Like
so you
Old
already
Dutch,
know
I think
that.
has the best ketchup flavor.
Yeah.
It's very ketchupy. I find
Dex.
like Ruffles, meh, they don't care.
Okay. Done. Background.
At a level.
Background. We already.
Corey.
Yes.
I have an interesting interaction between two things here.
Mhm.
So, Urban Operator.
Yep.
I get it 5th level. I ignore difficult terrain from trash and crowds.
Mm-hmm.
Greater difficult terrain from trash and crowds only difficult terrain for me.
Correct.
How does that interact with Crowd Surfer? Because Crowd Surfing,
Skill feat I'm taking.
You navigate crowds without slowing down. You can move at full speed in crowds, treat areas truly packed with people as difficult terrain instead of greater difficult terrain. So
It would not turn into ordinary. It would,
It's
so
a
it would,
nice diplomacy
they're,
skill.
they're both pretty much the
I'll
same
be
thing, so you might
actor
want to
diplomacy.
not.
okay.
I might go with like performance as one of my main ones. We're gonna see.
Okay, then there's I guess so. Then there's no point in taking crowd surfing.
No. No, you already have the a different ability that does the same thing.
But slightly better because it also works for trash instead of just crowds. Okay.
Okay.
Skill increase.
So then, how do I go about changing that?
Okay, so you went in.
Because crowd surfing was a 4th level.
Okay, so on the top where you see the feats,
Yeah.
edit list.
Oh, okay.
Click on that, delete it.
Again?
Confirm deletion.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's always a 2-step to make sure. And then what you do is just go back into your tracker, grab another feat, drop it in. It'll drop it in as 5th, but you go under the.
You can just go and edit that.
You literally just edit it back to 4, and it puts it back. That way you can see your progression.
Okay.
You can actually see your progression
So
as it
that
goes
was
up.
a skill feat, right? Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I love
So-
this one. Get your head in the game.
What?
And what does that do?
I'll tell you here in a second.
I might take some crafting skill feats. That
Okay, so
You scold an ally within 30 feet of you for failing to pay attention, being taken by surprise, or being thrown for a loop. The target suppresses the fatigue condition for
This
1d4
one.
rounds and loses the off-guard condition. If the target is off guard due to a continual effect or an affliction, would immediately regain the off-guard condition, such as when balancing on a narrow surface or in zero gravity. You instead suppress that instance of the off-guard condition for the same number of rounds that you suppress the fatigue condition.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Being suppressed me.
Suppressed is one is a soldier ability, but suppression is a -10
On your speed.
movement speed,
And -1 to attacks.
Yeah.
So I accidentally missed. Well, I only went up to level 3 so far, so it's fine.
Mhm.
Adding the level 1 soldier feat. And so I'm looking at the warning spray, which is a free action, and the trigger is when you roll initiative.
Mhm.
It says, as combat begins, you unleash an undirected snapshot with your weapon, forcing advancing foes to cower on approach. Make an area fire or auto fire with your weapon. Your selected weapon cannot be a grenade or a missile launcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Creatures
same.
in the area take
Just
no
for a second.
damage, but still must make a save to avoid being suppressed or
Correct.
take other effects your area attack would normally impose.
Exactly.
So that's why I was like, okay, I didn't know what suppressed was.
Yeah, suppress is nice. It's how
It's your control of the
Yeah.
battlefield,
Yeah.
right? And it's pretty much the main focus of the soldier is to crowd control.
it's how
So,
they
yeah.
keep everything at range.
So you do the same thing. You just pick that feat,
Yeah,
and then you just change the number to 1
Yeah.
to know where it is in the list.
because I was I was like, why am I missing one? I was like,
Yeah.
well,
It happens.
I was looking at all the
Change
general
the
feats
number
and
to 1.
forgot to look at the class feats.
Well, you can change that number at the beginning and make it a first level.
That's how like when I swap out when I like retrain stuff. That's how you can like swap it
Yeah,
out.
because
so it's
it'll
not, like,
always-
added at 9th level. and
because-
stuff like that.
Know that.
Because any feat you
Didn't
take will
fucking know
always slot in at the level you are, and then you
Yeah.
just go in and say what you've changed.
Yeah, that's why Solomon's
I like
little list of feats looks so fucked up.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because I've been just moving shit around.
Yeah.
Oh, did I
haven't
picked the same
relabeled
one
anything.
twice like a
Alright,
dummy?
So
Yeah,
I took
did.
electrical engineer as my skill feats and
Ooh,
stuff.
what does that do?
That's
So
the-
you can fuel battery-powered devices by drawing electricity from different sources. So it takes a minute
you
of
had that one.
work, and
Yeah,
an
that was
adjacent
good.
source of power appropriate to the
Um,
device.
I think I'll take
If the source
Injix.
power is a
I don't know what to take it to because I don't have
hazard,
I haven't
it
got a
must
skill
be used
increase yet.
within
But
the
you
last
can't.
10
Everything
minutes.
needs to be expert.
Provides charges equal to twice its level.
Like
If the
here.
source is a
level 2,
capable of
add skill
charging
feat.
a battery, the battery-powered device operates.
But I haven't had a
as
chance to level up my medicine skill.
if the battery were always fully charged.
You're missing
So from
skills
master
too.
in crafting, I can connect a device to
I
a
should have
power
one
source as
skill.
a 3-action activity. From legendary, it takes 1 action instead of the 1 minute.
Nice.
So basically, if we
So I should have
know,
one more
like,
skill.
if we're like,
So you're at level
we're
1
going to be
right now.
fighting here.
Level 2.
Level
There's a
2.
battery pack.
So I should have
Let's
had
just
more skill.
permanently
So you haven't done your 4 free boosts yet.
To the wall.
to the wall.
He
Oh,
pulls
I
out the
didn't do
extension
the 4
cord.
free boosts I haven't done.
But being able to, it
So,
looks like if we
Well, I
destroy
already know
anything
what I had to
that's
do,
technological, we can
right?
recharge a little bit of the batteries for our guns.
4
Yep.
free boosts.
So that's
Yeah, so you
And
take
if
out
one
like
of those
a,
boosts is
a trap or something that was
So that
running
increased
on
your
electricity
intelligence
or on power.
by
yeah,
1,
for
right?
any
Actually-
robot,
Yep.
so you get one
So,
skill for
yep.
that, right?
Suck the rest of the
So
juice
you
out
get
of it.
another
Yeah.
skill.
And I picked, pick what I
Why
picked
do
last
some of my
time.
stuff have little? Because I changed the.
Sorry,
Right.
where are we looking?
On abilities in like the rules and abilities section, it says because I picked the ever
And then when I
version,
go-
changed to the
If I missed a
There's like
kit
an
in
equal sign.
campaign
That just means I
or
need to get rid of
data
it?
currently open,
Yeah,
because it's not the one I have anymore.
I have that too. It's just a thing. I think it's equipment.
okay.
Now,
For your, overeager enthusiasm,
Yeah, what is the?
you're often oblivious.
So here's
to
one level and it
your,
says I only get a skill feat.
Enthusiasm. You take a -1 penalty
On level
on
2.
perception
Yeah.
checks to sense motive. It has
Yeah, yeah,
automation
the book
for it.
here.
add 1
so
skill
it says,
feat.
so
And
yeah, it's
that was what I
automated,
should
and the
figure out.
equal
So I got
sign
skill
indicates
feat,
that the relevant statistic
and
has
I'm
been
only
to a specific
trained,
level
so if
cannot
I
be
want-
reversed
I've
if
already
the
got battle
record is
medicine.
removed from the
Uh,
piece.
So then it would be
Well, I'm not the
the
ever
injected
Tutor
one.
Commander anymore,
I think
so
that's
I
it for
can't get rid of
medicine.
that. This is both for me,
Inject serum.
but I did go in and
And
change
if I
it.
go to that,
That I'm not sure.
the screen is annoying. Go to the next screen.
Because you're an Everwell, right?
Nothing
No,
here is
no.
medicine.
No, I got rid of that.
Okay,
I
so we,
shouldn't
And
have
then
we
you're
that.
in
definitely
level
have to remove that.
And
Okay,
level
yeah,
2, you
I
gotta
was
be
like, I should
expert.
not have that one. And I thought I did go back and take it off.
Expert, I think there's nothing in here that's trained.
Are you taking it off, or can I do it?
I'll take it off.
Expert.
I can hear you clicking. That's why I was like,
So you're now the gravity.
So the only one I can
Gravity,
touch if I want to
Yes.
get a
And
medicine
overeager
is inject serum.
enthusiasm is part of that.
Then don't take that.
I don't know.
Take
That's why I
something
was like, I
else.
don't know where that came
Okay,
from.
let me take it.
6
Anything you do to
I
increase
get
the
up
skill?
to 8 and skill.
Oh, what
I'm
was the
getting a
the other
lot
one I
more.
was taking was augment specialist, because that's trained in medicine and that's the one that allows you to put in augments,
Class.
install and remove augments.
Where's my thing that says what I get?
So I might as well get that. There we go.
Ancestry.
That's level
Alright, what
2.
was the last class?
Level 3.
Let me find the one I picked.
Skill increases to 1. So that will go to put that into medicine. So that's going to go to expert.
Devastating anemia. It's devastating.
This just says like you just
General
get-
feat 1.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it doesn't say you gain anything with it.
General feat.
Skittermander feats. Prerequisite. So clean bite should not be there. Okay, correct. There's no clean bites. Overeager enthusiasm. Is that just regular? Yes, that's regular. Low light vision, overeager enthusiasm, it's 6 armed. I should have right off the bat.
And you do, yeah.
They have so much stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know what I took for this one.
And then I want to
These
see.
are
what I
expert
get.
in medicine. Continual recovery. You said is one I should
Yes.
get. Okay, I'll get that.
Shield recovery is really good.
Yes,
So,
that
okay.
is
General
an
feat.
essential one.
Okay, there we go. Done. Okay, with the level 4.
Kick it into overdrive. Is that the operative feat? I can become quickened.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Once per hour, I can become quickened, but I can only stride. And striding is
That's
full
skill
movement.
feat
oh,
2.
30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Because normally when you're quickened by the spell, your first action of the turn has to be either a stride or a strike.
Okay.
So this one only allows you to stride.
Yeah. Or I can
Yes,
become quickened till the end of my next turn. But after that, I become fatigued
Fatigued.
for 2 rounds.
Yep.
Still can only use the
What was
next
the
action
other one?
to stride.
What's the next one?
But if
Word
you got to
medic.
get the shit
Word
out of
medic,
dodge.
okay.
Lets you do 2 people at
This is
once,
true.
Okay, done.
including yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Added ward medic.
I'm catching myself back up.
It just quickens things in
So
between
skill feat
encounters.
Yes.
Gets us back to full hit points. The assumption is in Pathfinder and Starfinder that you be at full hit points for every encounter.
Not for most. Some are trivial encounters and you don't need to worry about it.
Yes, but
Oh, okay.
the attempt should be made to
Mhm.
get to full, as close to full
Absolutely.
hit points as you can
So,
between
yeah.
encounters.
so strike is shoot like attack.
Shoot or yeah, it's an
It's
attack.
an attack
Yeah. Range strike and melee strike is just the keyword is strike.
because you attack as you move. Either step and then strike, or strike and then step.
Yes. And it can be a
Bad
ranged.
gas. Yeah.
And a step is
A
a
5 foot.
5 foot step.
Yeah, it doesn't draw reactions.
doesn't draw
That's the
reaction.
important part of it.
Oh, okay.
Specifically says in the action itself, it does not draw reactions. So that
So
supersedes any rule for.
Skirmish strike might be good.
Yeah, because you can step back and shoot them.
Skill increase 2. Skill. I'm going to increase my medicine again. So it's now master.
Especially if you don't have.
difficult terrain. Greater difficult terrain. Ooh, that might be good too. I don't know how much difficult terrain could be.
Did anybody pick computers to be trained in?
I think I am.
I get it later, but
Yeah, I'm trained in
Okay,
computers.
skill feat 3.
I'm gonna ditch. I'm gonna ditch some of my healing skill feats and take
Okay.
computer skill feats.
Diplomacy where you're not, so it's good. I have intimidation, which is so.
Yeah,
fun.
usually when you run to a
got
hazard, it's
intimidation
usually
as well.
thievery you have to use, or if it's a tech, then it's computer.
what's the next
or
one?
a combination of both.
Yeah.
You know these ones
I do
prickly,
have both.
Keith. So
Perfect.
it's robust recovery.
Robust recovery?
I will
No.
say this survival is very.
Honestly,
good when you
what
train
is
it.
what level
Just
is
in
this?
general, but
2, but
opportunity
it's my level 6.
Take my wisdom.
No, I don't know
want
what you have
survival.
previous to that. Or
Here, I'll show you.
Survival society, like
Medical
society,
related.
Society to go with
there's only
you.
so many in Starfinder as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So,
If it's
Ability.
included.
Yeah,
But like make a
So
So
survival
I've
too,
got
like-
battle medic,
just because
You got your continual recovery, you got your ward medic. There's unusual treatment. You might want to look at it, and if you feel that it's needed, then
or
it's
that
needed.
skill.
If it's not,
I
then
figured upping deception.
don't.
Yep.
Don't
Give me
care.
access
here we
to
go.
It lets you
Unusual.
treat.
It does.
skills.
There's a lot of skill feats that require expert in
Yeah.
before you can take them.
So
And there's some that, higher level
Yeah.
master in,
Nope.
and then legendary in.
It's like I'm trying to decide if I want to just be trained in another
So
one or if
2?
I want to be an expert.
Unusual treatment.
Unusual treatment.
I think like diplomacy is always.
I think
It
I'm
lets
gonna
you
take
treat
skirmish
conditions.
strike.
When you're doing treat wounds. So things are
Yeah.
going to be lasting for days on people. Like they get
Yeah,
stupid
we've
by
got-
a poison or something or
Yeah.
a
I
disease.
get it.
Definitely want to add that. Okay. That is
I need two
that
levels to
add
get
feat,
skill.
unusual treatment. Okay.
That's crazy.
Add-
That's a lot of skill feats.
You gotta keep track of
Level-
them. Trust me. For a while.
It's like the rogue, like
Yeah.
Keith's rogue in Kingmaker.
Add
Solomon.
focus
The
point.
amount of
healing,
skill
level
training
7.
he has and
That's I gotta
expert
add
mastered is disgusting at 10th
add
level.
spell add.
This
But it's supposed to be.
the
Yeah,
envoys are close to the same
I have
thing.
9
Yeah.
different
They don't
skill
get
points.
they get
skills.
every even level 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah,
They get skill feats.
yeah.
And he gets it at
They
3,
would
set,
do.
3, 5, 7, and 9.
No, it's 2, 4, 6.
Is it 2, 4, 6 as well? Yeah.
Yeah, the operatives
skill
get,
increase
get
3.
lots of skill feats too. Apparently,
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay.
General feat.
so you can take
2.
them to help your movement because you're a movement-based character, right?
Skill feats? I don't think
Well, he
get-
took like fleet.
I have taken
That's
feat.
general feat.
That's a general feat. I don't think there are skill feats.
Yes,
I thought
that,
there's
that
like fast
crowd
one
surf
where-
one. Crowd surf is.
He's already got another ability that's pretty much
Combat climber,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
catfall.
Yeah, I was looking at Catfall.
Okay, here we go. Got some other.
I don't
ones.
think I can do the climbing one because I'm not trained in Pathfinder.
Athletics.
I'm looking at diplomacy ones. Like I got glad hand here.
Advanced first aid. Do you think?
I can immediately attempt a diplomacy check to make an impression, like right there, shaking hands.
Hmm.
And then if I fail that, I can engage them for 1 minute of conversation and try to make an impression again.
Mm-hmm.
Keith, do you think? Advanced first aid for my level 7.
advanced first aid for your level 7. Yes, because you can remove conditions once again with first aid.
Yeah, it's 2 levels of condition now with that one.
Well, yeah, it removes, but it's different conditions than usual for first aid.
It's melee for that.
Awkward
answer.
answer. Next emotional.
Exactly.
Well, there is creating characters, so it'd be very odd if they
Okay, I'm
actually
gonna glad
ended up
hand.
with.
I'm gonna take glad hand
But
again. Anyway.
you know,
Okay, so that's done.
Because I have a feeling I'm defaced.
I'm a blob, so probably. With no
you
charisma.
don't really have a face, really, but
Well, no, I can make a face because I
yes.
actually I got
Make a
the
face.
adaptable thing where I can turn into forms I've seen. So I can look like a rainbow colored somebody I've seen before. Okay, skill feat 4. Okay, skill feat 4.
Crowd control. Oh, there's glad hand.
No.
So what would like med packs?
Med patches.
Med packs. What type is that? Is that a pharmaceutical? Is that an alchemical?
They're pharmaceuticals in Starfinder. Yeah, you'd be able to make serums and med
kits,
patches
med patches.
and
It says four
hypopens.
common pharmaceutical
I don't
items
have
at
inject
second
serum. You need for critical care.
Yeah, like a
Oh.
med patch at level 9
level. Yeah.
costs 1,500 credits. It doesn't cost you that much, but and deals heals
You
5
master
D6
medicine
plus
and
12
inject
points.
here.
Yeah, and I
So
got
you get
master
plus
management,
2
but I don't have
saving throw
inject
versus
serum.
disease
So,
and poisons for 10 minutes after that is applied.
and I've already got
I think we'll
advanced
take
first
the
aid.
Pharmaceutical crap.
Sure.
And you could go back and replace a skill feat with inject
Yes, he
serum
definitely
to
is.
get that
He's
critical
literally
care.
a giant.
Critical care is pretty
Oh, yeah.
good.
He's a floating jellyfish, basically.
But you are going up against their fort DC, and you're going to go up against a soldier's fort DC
Yeah, I
to
know.
do
So
that
how would I
inject
go
serum.
about
No.
gaining formulas? Where
Word
would I
medic.
record that?
So
That's
under
one you
your
already have.
inventory,
Oh, okay, that's right.
Okay.
you'd want
That
to
lets
just
you
basically
treat
throw an
two
item in
people.
called the
We'll go for a feat.
And every time you get a
that
formula,
doesn't have anything to
you
do,
just make
that's-
the
Yeah, maybe I need something,
book,
something
and
to speed me up.
makes it underneath. It gives it a
Let's
sub
see here.
heading underneath it.
the feat.
Okay.
That list you can get me before.
Oh, that's the general feat.
in between
is
games.
This is
just,
general.
Just a skill
Top
feat or a
of it.
general feat?
No, it's a
At
general
this level,
skill
you
feat.
should pretty much have
So it'd have to be
most. If not,
This says general as well.
So the
So
formula
that
is like
must be a
just how to
general
build
feat.
it, right?
Yeah, it's a
And
general
the way
feat. It
crafting
said,
works
here, I'll go back. It says I need skill feat 4. So I went in here, skill.
Pathfinder and Starfinder.
Oh, okay.
You
There
can-
it is.
You can
All
craft
skill feats are
things,
general feats.
without
Okay.
needing a formula. The formula
The
actually
feat's not
just
in skill
looks
feats.
time.
What can I
With the
do?
proper
Fabric?
formula,
No, let's
it
see what
takes
I can.
less
Let's
time, so
see
you
what
can
other
make
skills I
more
got.
Yeah.
It's
If I look at my
4
skills,
level
right,
2 or
really
more.
focused on.
Yeah.
You've got crafting.
But how would you get more?
Crafting wouldn't be bad.
Buy them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
be legendary.
Download them.
How
Hop
come?
on the info sphere
Because
and,
you're not 14th level.
and gang
Oh,
with
so I can
it.
only go up to master, then I have a skill to use.
Just Google
Really
this.
awkward,
Because I went,
exactly.
everyone I had, I
Exactly.
put into
Tentacles
this.
in my
right?
limbo.
Yeah, but if you were doing it level by level,
All right, so
you
I
would
think
be
that's it for
expert
level
in
6.
You're
in
getting there.
medicine
Guys,
for one of
level
your
4 and
previous
level 6 are both just
skill advances as well.
class feats,
Yeah, no, I
skill
did.
feats.
So, because I went, every time I got a skill, I just put it into medicine, and then I figured I could go to, you can't go to legendary to 14.
All right, let's
Yeah.
Till 14 or 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got one skill that I can put in something, so I can,
So now it's 7.
what did I train my
Can I give
occultism?
A general feat.
You could go expert in
Mhm.
occultism. You could go.
Now, can I take
Actually,
feat
it's
as
Do you
a
have all of your skills?
What's the feat?
Yeah.
fleet?
No.
No, you should have more skills than that.
I figured
think?
as much.
You
but
got
I
an
figured
int of
out-
+2,
Basically like an icon.
and
Here.
you got
There's many
Inter
different
plus-
like,
Combat medic got you
things that like it counts
lore,
as. Like, let's say, like, I was,
warfare,
like, an
and
award-winning
medicine.
Scientist. Like that's like an
So
icon.
lore,
Yeah,
warfare,
it's someone who gets
medicine.
famous.
Okay.
Your
Right,
race
so,
got
you
you
know,
crafting.
Think of all the
didn't it?
famous
Yeah.
people, you know, and what are they famous for?
Or your ancestry got
Right?
you
And
crafting.
lots of different things, like like a Neil deGrasse Tyson.
And
Yeah,
Is a
it's like
scientist.
one of them is like it's
yeah,
digital
and you got
ambassador,
one more
so
skill. You should have
understand the
like
nuances of different cultures and the limitations.
at first level. You should have gotten 4 or 5 skills.
No, these are the 5 skills I got at level 1. I've only been level by
You
medicine.
don't take
When it says you get a skill.
Translation
So I
apps
just
to
put it in
coerce,
medicine.
influence, lie, make an impression, or request. If you're a master in society, you can use translation apps for any
That's
linguistic.
At first level,
linguistic
I got
actions
6
without any
skills.
penalty. I'm just
Okay.
trying to think.
Your class gives you a
I'm
number
making
of
a very
skills,
interesting character.
plus
I'm
your
trying
skills
to
that you
think
got from
how,
other things,
I kinda
like
this one,
background
but
and
not
your ancestry and
training
all
a
that.
ton of-
Your
No,
ancestry
really?
gave you crafting.
and the
Your
skills that I
background
actually
gave you
So I
medicine.
should let me just
not
take a
a
look.
lot of the
So I
ones
should
on, like,
have
the feats that I
No,
have
that
available at the
is
moment,
not
so
gonna.
the ones I got were
Mm.
battlefield,
But I-
pharmaceutical,
I'm
synthesized,
what am I, level
and
3
those
now?
were my level 1s from my
Which one of
background.
Okay.
I got these.
So go to
because, like, one of your
pharmaceutical
things up to
crafting.
expert.
Hmm.
So it's like,
You
well, I
can
take
craft
this on,
when you select this feat, you gain
it's like
formulas
one,
for
which I think is
4.
pretty fun.
More common and suitables up to
But not-
level
that's
No,
why it's like, what
but
kind
look
of
at your
character?
ancestry.
So my ancestry. Let me just go here. It'll be quicker. So my ancestry, I picked synthesized medical, and it gave me
Manufacturing
That's
heritage.
Yeah.
Where's your
The other one I'm looking
Oh,
at,
sorry, no,
same
not
with,
this
like,
one.
the try to
It
use
was
the blend in. Is that
no
what you're
manufacturing
talking about?
heritage is the
is your heritage?
heritage, right?
Basically.
So no, I got adaptable wind limbs so
Yeah,
that
I
I
don't
have the
think so.
ground speed.
Yes. So now
So
give
they're
me your
similar,
manufacturing
but not
heritage.
quite as, like,
Okay, so let me go to
elaborate.
that.
Like,
That
Heritage.
is in-
You train in crafting,
unforgettable
where
thing,
was
and
it?
you gain the pharmaceutical crafting feat.
There
First
you go.
level.
Oh.
which I think would be very interesting.
Which one? Which was the skill?
as, like, a
Crafting,
famous
right
person.
there.
Yeah, so
Trained in
crafting. So it did add it automatically.
And your background
would
gave
be
you
a good
lore,
story,
warfare,
right?
and
Yeah, 'cause
medicine.
basically,
Yeah.
It's that
You
definitely
get
more.
And-
it's hide and sneak. while in
Exactly.
So your
practice.
class
This one is
gives
the
you
blended.
first level feats.
Which he took adaptable limbs, I believe.
No, first level skills. Sorry, you have a number of skills.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
saying I'm missing skills. That's what
You're
we're
missing like at least 3, if not more.
saying. Trained in one skill determined by your connection. And then I went
That is
in here,
medicine.
and I
So
went in
you should have
healing.
gotten one. You had field medic, which gave you medicine already.
Yeah.
So when you're trained in a skill from your connection,
Yeah.
you get to replace that with some other skill because you're getting medicine from your field medic.
Okay. Okay.
So there's another skill.
Yeah. It's
At first level, your class gets a certain number of skills
yeah.
as well as the other skills.
Yeah,
that
it's
are
not.
provided.
It's not alerting me to this when I click the items. It's interesting.
No, scroll down back to first level.
Okay, go all the way
I think
back
I
to the
rotate
bottom.
battle moves.
Now,
So core rulebook.
language common.
Ancestry base. And the weird movement. Limited to path, limited feats. Heritage.
Yeah, we're going to take
Ancestry
that forward.
heritage.
That gave you pharmaceutical.
There's
No,
manufacturing,
this is a skill
pharmaceutical
that I want
crafting, and I can bring it
want
up
to
here.
just in general for my
Right?
general-
But
For
it
your
also gave you the crafting skill, which
Yeah.
is automated for you.
Yeah, set crafting
Crafting
trained.
trained.
Crafting
That's
trained.
Yes.
Glide.
There you go. And the
Background
ability boost field medics successfully added at background feat, field battle medicine, background
Except for
Additional
skill
features.
lore warfare
I
and
did
skill
that.
medicine.
Mystic.
Playing with only a quarter of
Wisdom.
the feats.
Perception of training. Set forward proficiency to train. Reflex. Will to trained. Weapon proficiency added. Armor proficiency added. Spell proficiency DC.
Trained one skill determined by your connection,
Which would be
which was
medicine.
supposed to be medicine, but you're already trained in medicine, so you pick another skill.
Correct.
But the medicine is still your connection skill, though.
Correct.
Okay, so I need to pick another. I got to pick a skill. I've only
no,
missed-
you pick a skill there,
Okay.
and then train in the total of 3 skills. Add one more train skill if you increase your in step 4.
Okay, so I got to add 5 more skills. Because 4 for this and 1 for this.
Yes, but you did not increase your int.
Yes, I did on my.
4 free boosts?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, you pick 4 skills there.
So 4 skills there, and then I get 1 retrained for there. So it's 5 skills total. I need to
Yes, because your
Yes.
medicine would be trained up. Yeah.
Yes.
So I gotta
you
go
get 5
here.
more skills at the trained proficiency.
Okay, I probably underdid my other skills too. That way it doesn't
You
matter.
went through everything too fast again.
What was? Yeah. Okay, so I will take percept. Oh, I don't need performance.
Perception is automatic.
Okay. Well, but I can't move anything to.
You cannot change perception. Why it's on the skill list is just it's because fantasy grounds. But
Well,
Cloud
because
surfing.
I can ask for perception checks, which are not
Yes.
tied to initiative, like seeking.
it needs it in that area, but
I'll take a 10.
technically
yeah.
you cannot change perception.
No.
It goes as
It
you level
goes
up.
as you level. Yeah.
You're with your class.
So I'll pick Arcana. I'll pick.
How are we doing on the other end of the table?
Charisma.
That's why you had no skill feats to choose from, because you were trained in those skills.
Well, I'm not going to be changing my.
You got high wisdom, take religion.
Yeah, religion. Yeah. Sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh,
How many is that?
4. I need 1 more.
Quiet ally.
I know you're
Survival.
not.
Wisdom survival.
No.
No survival. No.
Survival's
Science fiction setting. We're in cities.
I
Fuck survival.
still don't know.
Fuck survival. I'm carrying
You know
the
I'm
supplies.
taking
with
it
me.
anyways,
Fuck
damn it.
survival.
'Cause I like taking it anyways. Damn it. Okay, there we go. I don't need to know anything about society. I'm Blob. I don't know anything about
What's
society.
this one?
Okay.
I'd have taken
Just
athletics
take that
for
first one.
myself, but that's me. I take athletics on every character because athletics is important.
Is
I
it?
took athletics.
Is it?
It is.
Acrobatics is
Can't climb without acrobatics.
better.
I don't need
Yeah,
to
if you
climb.
can get out of a grapple real easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keith, I don't need to climb.
He just floats.
I
True.
I'll just grab on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I actually
Wait till
have a-
someone tries to grapple and squish.
I actually have
He
the.
floats.
Just so you know, I have the
Stumble.
sticky tentacle spell.
Stumble.
I can like
Stumble.
launch on and pull you up.
It reduces your altitude by 10 feet. And it goes up as I level up. It's a great cantrip. It's the only cantrip I
Okay.
have, but I was like, is there something worth... Is there a
I
cantrip
really
worth
enjoy-
taking?
So
Stumble is a cantrip worth taking.
So here, augment. Okay, add.
No, I'm going to take untrained improvisation.
It's a 100-foot range on it, and it reduces their altitude by 10 feet if they fail the saving throw.
Okay, now skill fees.
Yeah.
I'm trained in more
Well,
now.
well,
Okay.
well.
There's an
Now
option
what
to
should I
pick
pick?
venison
Now
Flounder
you've got some feats
as
to choose
a-
from.
like a second level class feat.
Oh,
Your laughter
trainers or forager? No.
or suitable war
Um,
cry can somehow be heard over the din of your weapon's fire. Attempt an intimidation check to demoralize each creature within 30 feet who is pressed.
Oh, there we go. I wanted
Which
arcane
I
sense
picked
anyway,
the
so I'll pick
warning
arcane
spray,
sense.
which
There we go.
grants himself.
We're in a city for this, are we not?
I thought we was on a spaceship.
We're in
Well, we have a
space.
spaceship.
I
We're
have
going
not read
to.
what
It
we're
says
going.
we're going to the planet Qatar.
Okay.
Planet Qataria.
Oh,
Going to a planet to
I metagamed a little bit. I took
be in
lore
a-
Qataria.
be in a peace treaty to help sign a peace treaty.
Oh, maybe I
Yes.
shouldn't be quite.
You're in a
so-
settlement in the middle of a giant, vast jungle.
Okay, so it is. Is it a city or is it a
Operative
settlement?
edge. What is
It is a very high level settlement.
Yeah, it's that acuity or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna take crowd control instead of glad.
That's a good one. I am gonna take this.
Actually, I'm gonna
laugh
take them
then.
both.
That's the laugh, guys.
Well, that's pretty unsettling. Yeah.
I'll add
I
glad
know
hand
my
right now.
crowd.
Fourth level. Skill
I might as well.
and continue. on.
Wonderful. Okay. Level 10.
That's why I blasted everything into
Uh,
not everything, but lots into diplomacy.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Bruh, I thought I was at level 2, but I think I hit the level button twice. So I was like, why am I seeing level 3 stuff? So I had to like check my stuff. Like, what can I actually look at? So now I'm just about caught up. I'm actually finishing level 3. I was like, where did 3 come from? Gotta be careful with the double clicking.
Single click on the.
I know. Single click. Single click.
Reflex.
There we go.
Method
Plus
actor.
2.
I'm not taking ward medic now that we've got a proper
Yeah, that's valid.
healer.
Medic.
You create and take on new personas, completely immersing yourself in them.
Okay, this did
It
not
takes 7 days of downtime to workshop a new character.
actor.
Yeah.
Are you taking
Oh,
this?
you're Jared Leto. Wonderful.
This did
No, I'm not taking it. I'm just looking at it.
Okay.
My perception should be.
Listen, I'm just looking
master,
at what I
and
could
this doesn't
take
look
if
like
I
it
wanted to.
automated.
I'm
that.
expert in occults. Let's get an occult skill. Skill feat 5.
You're taking crowd control?
Yeah,
Okay, then I
at level 6 though. I took Glad Hand. Well,
Yeah.
it honestly crowd control.
Under operatives,
It helps you.
yeah.
The automation didn't change it to master.
So if crowds are difficult terrain and we wind up having to go through crowds, don't make them no longer
no, don't
difficult
manually
terrain.
do it.
Because it doesn't increase your skill level, it adds a +2.
No, it says
In addition, you gain a +2.
in addition, but it says your proficiency rank for perception increases to master. In addition, you gain +2 bonus to initiative rolls.
It does say that. The operative edge. Operative's edge 7.
And even in my abilities, play that,
Yeah.
but it doesn't in the automation.
So yes, it definitely has to go. Just double check.
I took general training.
Well, I don't have a lot of options otherwise. But I am also limiting myself to the playtest.
So go ahead and increase it.
So perception is now master. Okay. The reflex
I am now actually
That
where
is
I should.
that is automated in the background.
that was automated.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
That's
I did take inject serum. Should I
yeah,
take continuous
reflex
stats?
master. Okay.
did I read this right? Arcane in nature, occultism, or religion, so it has to be one of any of those.
Prerequisite
Or
expert in
one.
yes, but if it says or,
Okay, why did special
if it was
education-
and religion, then it would be.
Okay, no, because
you
it's
have to be an expert
it's
in
weird how
all
it's,
4.
no, the commas are weird. It should say arcana or nature or occultism or religion.
Oh, the last or makes it
Or
all or.
Just
If the
weird.
last was and, it would make it
There we go.
all.
back to
Let's
the-
go. Yeah,
Solar
I will
Ranger
pick
has
magical
speeds.
shorthand. Makes me easy to learn.
What does that do?
back up to this.
Learning spells comes easy, and you succeed to learning a spell. It takes 10 minutes regardless of the spell's name.
You're
Immediately, I just love that
a
one
repertoire
spell.
spellcaster. You do not learn new spells.
Oh, okay, so that's might be a bad idea.
Yeah,
No,
you do
I
not
can
have a
increase
spell
my
book.
Milo
You
skill
learn
to
new spells.
master.
Okay, so I need to then
Expert.
It has to be an
remove
expert first,
that.
yeah.
So
Or
go
trained
here.
expert or untrained trained.
Yeah.
So I need to go.
Okay,
with
okay.
Do I
these.
get-
Oops.
Oh.
No.
Do I get another
Delete
one of
item.
these at some point?
Yeah, I need sorry edit list.
Overcome the defense of your suppressed foes.
And
Attack penalty.
Next skill increases.
it doesn't
level
clear it
up.
out of here, unfortunately. So let's see your skill. I don't know what to take. So I'm only trained in occult.
Because are you
No, I mean,
trained in society?
oh, sorry,
I'm an
because I've
expert in
got.
society.
I was looking at my skills
I
here.
think I might I'll do a master at deception.
Medicine, I'm all floated up.
Not deceptive
So I was trying to
at all.
find occult since I'm an expert in it.
Yep.
So I was trying to
Master
find
of
something for
deception.
expert of occult.
Nice.
Expert in
And your master's belt.
occultism.
Yeah,
No, I'm
something
only
that'll
So
help
go-
us.
expert at
Go
deception.
for second level.
Yeah.
I went master in deception.
So
and
second
I'm
level.
the master in
Are you-
perception.
Yeah. So
No.
Expert. There you go.
Oh no, expert. And then there was that one.
Expert
Well, I
in
do get a
that.
skill. So I,
And then on the next page,
Stealth.
nothing really.
yeah, because you can't go to legendary until
No.
No,
a
no.
much higher level.
Right, and then the
so
rest have to be
skill
master.
increase, Specialized skill
Yes.
sets.
So
is
and I don't have enough to
done.
get 2 masters. So it's
I'll
not
go
gonna
with specialized skill set.
General thing. I took inject serum.
Specialized skill
I could
sets.
take it still. Like I mean, that is an
Oh, I
option.
mean,
I could
okay,
just
so
take
you gain
that.
skill feat
Just-
for
Yeah, I'm gonna inject serum.
You know what? I'll get it
Skill.
too because I don't have it right now, and I don't know what else to pick with this skill.
Oh,
type.
that's kind of cool.
It can be last ditch healing for you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
what
that's why I might as well get it just in
So
case.
you get yourself a needle or pistol,
Yeah.
and you can load med patches, hypopans, serums in it, and fire them at people.
So there it goes. So that replaces that inject serum, and that should be done. That's level 10.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's correct now, Corey.
Sneak up on me.
Although, hey, it didn't add my.
Just
I
like that.
got the limbs, but didn't add the speed this time.
Master in Deception. Slippery secrets.
Stocky.
Right.
Where are the limbs?
Augments.
interesting.
You deleted them when you were deleting stuff.
Did I?
Yeah, it was
Oh.
up there ahead of battle medicine.
Adaptable limb.
Liberty secret.
When a spell or magical effect
Why
has
did it do that?
Make it first level.
lying or reveal your identity, you can attempt a deception check against the
There we
spell's DC. If you succeed, the effect reveals
Active limbs,
Nice.
battle magic,
I can,
pharmaceutical, synthesized medical.
ignore zones of
And then my fifth is Vengeance, so the sixth is Plentiful Adaptation, which just allows me to change these every minute. At will, instead of,
lie.
like if I use this,
Also,
I can do the locomotion once per hour. I can change my thing. This changes this to at will if I use my. This is at will. I can do it.
Master Deception stuff.
Jidoki. Took inject serum.
So it allows me to change the. It changed the limbs from feet to flippers to. I can get a climb speed.
That's where
Whatever.
I want to really like zone in on
Yep.
it, right? That's what
I
we're doing.
guess skill
I'm
increase.
expert in deception.
Okay.
I can do a quick disguise.
I want.
Minute.
Do you want to check mine again, Corey? Just so. I think it's correct this time.
You can create
I'm
a
an
full
expert in
disguise
Kataria lore.
and impersonate as a
Look at
3
you.
action activity. I can create a full.
The only thing
disguise
I
in
know
one
that is wrong
round.
is spells, which I'll have to figure out.
Ooh. I don't know how much.
I want to read the
guidance
spell
I'm
section
going to
before I start
figure
picking
out.
spells. Oh, I think I just get spells because it was saying it added spells.
No, this one has
Well,
to be
it
deception.
adds the automatic ones you get.
Okay.
Those ones automatically go in. So at certain levels, because of your medicine, it'll add certain ones and focus spells.
Well, because I've noticed it saying add heal, but I have no idea where it put them. Right? It's like
so
transfer
deception.
vitality.
Confabulator.
I'd have to read up on all this. That's why I didn't want to do spellcaster right away.
Content falsehoods. You
Understand
pile lie upon
spellcaster.
lie. Just the sentence
Oh,
of
this is an
words
easy spellcaster because they have got
Trained.
just the spell repertoire. It's like
The fixed repertoire.
It's like a
Yeah.
sorcerer. You pick your spells and then you cast out of them. But there's a certain amount you can have.
so your focus spells are set,
Yeah.
and you get certain spells per level because of your connection,
Yeah.
which is sell all the spells that you have.
So this is a heal. Not fatigue and quick one round.
Cellular stimulant, you quicken them,
Yeah, okay. Quicken them, but then they get tired.
Laughing.
Kiss it.
and then
better.
they're fatigued for 10
You
minutes.
perform a token medical
So you
effort
can
to
put it on an
convince
opponent.
ally they've
Okay.
recovered from an
Quicken them,
injury.
and then they're fatigued. They're -1 on pretty much everything
I do a
except for 10
deception
minutes.
check.
So now to add spells,
NBC has
you
three
open up
modes.
the spells thing
On a
in
success,
the
they gain
under the
half
character
corresponding
drop down.
amounts of hit points
Nope.
as temporary hit
This-
points
this
that
drop
last
down.
for one
Oh,
round.
what's that?
Skills.
Yeah, help if I push the right button here to spell.
Hey, that's awesome.
Increase the DC by 2 if you aren't holding a wielding
Playtest.
event.
Clear. I still got this.
Oh, really, I fixed you. I swear to you.
Okay.
So
But
I think I gotta look in the
benefit
rule book
is
what I
that.
get.
yes,
Sometimes your
so
healer's
you
gotta
want to
go-
look at some
But
rule
you
book.
gain temporary
up.
hit points for
And I
one
want to
round.
go
Rounds that
classes, mystic.
Trust me, it can be very useful. The amount of times I've been knocked down because you get up. and
Oh,
you
it
don't
didn't
have
add
all,
train
and
simple.
your
I'll have to
turn,
like
you,
add
you
this
can't
stuff
heal
later.
yourself.
For some reason it didn't add that.
Then you
Well,
can
that's,
use
it'll be when you pick a simple weapon, it'll be trained in.
hits
You'll be
the
trained
very
in it.
next round.
Okay.
So
No, train in simple
Yep.
weapons. So all
Right.
simple weapons
Especially
and
if
armor.
it's
Yeah.
like
So when you
I
add
know.
weapons, it'll
and
automatically
then,
calculate
like,
that.
the foe goes,
All right,
and then
continue
you
down.
Okay. Oh,
Like,
it's
we're
I've got
fighting
second
instead
rank
of
spells,
acting
third rank
as document.
spells. Where I guess
Document.
Yes. Oh.
every even numbered game.
So
81.
it's toss
Uh,
up between Kiss It Better, which
No.
is
Your
humorous. I don't know how
spellcasting.
useful it is. Or
So I probably need to go
a
to
quick disguise.
spells.
So I could create a disguise, a full disguise in 1 round.
You were using
That's a
occult
3
spell,
action
or
activity.
divine spells because you're a healing mystic.
Create a full disguise and impersonate.
Cantrips level
Mhm.
1. So I just get these spells.
Now, do you need like a disguise kit
No,
for
no.
that?
You
Or-
pick out of these, and
I believe so.
you should
Okay.
have.
No, we're going to take this quick disguise because if we need to like impersonate
I'll probably have to do this at
someone
home
through
because I'll need a
like
bulk.
infiltration.
It's hard to do on a small
I think
one.
that would be better than kissing it better.
I'll figure out
Alright.
spells
I
later.
think I've hit my moment where I need to start looking at all of the options. We've gotten to a point where I've hit a roadblock on what I can pick if I'm only selecting
All right.
What's that called? The playtest ones.
Playtest ones.
So
All right, and we are going to now
do
be at
only get
level
so
8.
far.
Okay.
What do I get?
At level
I'm level
10,
8.
you should have 5 cantrips,
4 level
4, 1,
Oh, my
2,
speed has
3,
increased
4,
again.
and 5.
I now have.
1. Okay, so I pick 5 of these.
Ooh, I do
4
like
of
this one.
these. Divine
is
level
Yeah,
rank 1.
slab
Okay, that makes sense.
So
First
first,
impression,
yeah.
strong suits.
Now,
When you meet someone in a casual situation, you can lean.
So yeah,
to
level 2 I
focus
just
you
get
to make
all.
impression rather than needing to converse full.
Actually, these don't seem right. I should have the healer ones.
Simply
you want the
have, like,
player core
conversation
ones
with
as
them,
well,
like, if
because
you
there's
make
some.
an impression,
Well,
and
one,
then give a good
motivating
impression,
ringtone is a healing spell. That's the one I was using. That's a pretty
Yeah, yeah.
powerful healing spell, in fact, out of your leveled spells.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
We'll probably get analyzed.
And that vital
Yeah.
prism,
I like that
that's
one.
the
I
one
don't
that
like
gives you the
So
laser
I
gun,
now have
and you heal for the damage that your laser
a
gun to do.
movement speed
Oh,
of
okay,
40.
okay.
So you take a laser pistol, get
Get
it the +2 striking,
Okay.
You started
and
at
you do 2d6
25.
healing with
Okay.
your
This
laser pistol.
operative gets at level 8 on the
Okay.
move plus 10 feet.
I took the.
So I
I'm at 40.
yeah.
So my 25
But I
is going to
augmented.
be.
I
I'll be
have- this is
floating in the
before
back and blah
augments.
blah 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 blah.
I haven't augmented yet.
I'm going to be the.
Take a jetpack.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I
already fly.
already fly. I
You
just
can
need,
take feet. The fleet feet will increase your speed as well.
I'd have to replace one of my feats with that then.
general
so I get an
feat, so-
operative feat.
When did I get a general feat?
You don't get many general feats.
So that's a
You
plus
gotta use them
8.
wisely.
Why do I keep picking wisdom as my
What did I
dump?
pick as my general feats?
Negative
Level
1.
6.
Oh,
Let me go back to
I
my.
feel like I should balance it out.
Who
At least.
needs will saving throws?
I
When did
know.
I get my general?
I should maybe at least get me to 0, right?
What
But I'm
level
like, then
8
I can
feats can
upgrade
get?
like my strength or my intelligence. I feel like
So
Constitution,
body.
dexterity, and charisma are the 3 that I have.
Skills. Skill
I'm
increase
only
number
worried about
5. I'm increasing acrobatics.
I just +2 dexterity, which is pretty good. So I
That's
could
not-
leave that.
Hardcore.
Parkour.
Parkour.
It's an operative feat.
Parkour, parkour!
Stride up to your speed. You must start your movement on a horizontal surface. This movement you can obstacles and gaps and run up vertical surfaces like walls at your full speed. I don't need to climb. I can just run up a 40-foot wall.
No. What I can do is
If
I'll
at
just
the end
use
of
the
your
mystic
stride
and
off the
here,
ground, you
stick to one of your
fall,
backs,
have
and
to
I'll be a
do your
backpack
next
healer,
action.
and you guys can move.
Or end your turn.
That's
whichever.
that on your
First,
one
you
of your
can grab
tentacles.
the
Listen,
edge.
Throw it over someone's shoulder
we're
and
taking
get towed
parkour.
along.
Get total. I'm a toad limp.
Parkour.
You do have mass, though.
Okay, I finally picked wisdom just to give me a 0 and not a
Okay.
-1.
There you go.
Skill increase.
Okay.
I think that was my first important.
Yeah, I
thing.
can't figure where I got my general. What did I get?
Envoy feat number 4.
Parkour.
Ooh,
I don't need a climb speed. I don't need to be able to climb. I can just run up a 40-foot wall.
Yeah. My envoy feat is hang in there.
this.
What is such a good one? Oh my god, it's not it's 9:43.
Bro, you're telling me I just became level 5.
No. So
I'm just hitting
I
level
used
6.
I grabbed my.
And I've got my character made here. I'm helping this guy too.
Yeah, but you.
I just take my time.
I knew what I was going to do up until you said I don't want to be the medic anymore.
I mean, that's fair.
It is fair. It's like
This time, I picked something different.
oh no, it's fine. It's just that I'm trying to. I was not planning to play caster, so I don't even know the caster system or how to pick spells or anything. So I will have to do that later. I think I got a good. Yeah, when I pick my general skill, I pick continual recovery as my general. So I have to switch that out or get rid of something to get that, to replace that. My continual recovery.
Yeah, you can take it as a skill feat
Mm-hmm.
and use
What
your
would I
general
take?
feat for something else because you don't have to work through these levels, so you don't need to take skills when you can and skill feats when you can.
Oh, it's
You're
ancestry
starting at
feats
10th
this
level,
time.
so you can take this feat whenever because you're not lacking it at earlier levels anyway.
Yeah.
And when it comes to your spells, Rory, as well, you do get signature spells at 3rd level. So that's important to know. Basically, so you only learn so many spells, right?
Yeah.
But you get to take a spell of a lower rank and heighten it. So you can take a 1st level spell and put it into level 2. It does
Oh.
not count towards the known list of spells, and you can kind of bunny hop those all the way up. So you could heighten a 2nd level spell into 3rd. You can heighten a 3rd into 4th,
Okay.
4th into 5th, etc., without it taking up
Because
a
that's
slot of the spells you
Yeah.
actually
Oh,
have.
okay.
Because if you want to cast ordinarily, if you want to cast a spell at a higher level, you have to take it at that higher level.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
ancestry feat.
And you might want to include the core rulebook as well as the playtest handbook for your spells because there's some spells in there that are useful.
Mm.
I think for
But they're
the
not in the
ancestry
playtest
feat
rulebook totally.
that I can pick for the Scamander at level 5, I like Lucky
That you're pulling
Improviser.
up and looking at it.
Yeah.
So the trigger is
What
you
I-
fail a skill check using a skill that you're untrained in, and the effect is you re-roll the triggering skill check and use the better result. So you're a master improviser with a bit of talent at everything, even if you have no idea what you're doing. You gain the untrained improvisation general feat. In addition, you gain the beginner's luck action. So once per day, you just like re-roll again. I like it. If I do really, really bad,
Yeah, and you get to add your level to all your untrained skills as a proficiency modifier.
Now, how likely are we going to be in places without air? Should I have an internal respirator and be able to breathe?
You can always get a flight suit, so it's not like
Our
I can hold my breath for an
armor
hour.
has
you can hold your breath for an hour.
our armor
an android.
has
Oh yeah, he's a robot.
our armor has
He's a robot.
Things
He rips his
in
arm
it
off and
already
put it back
if
on.
we're in a
You can't
vacuum.
play safe.
Yeah.
I think the
Well,
likelihood of no air is going to be
Don't you have
it's
6?
going to be a vacuum.
Dude,
Yeah.
6, you're right, 6
Because, your body can internally synthesize oxygen for limited periods of time. When you hold your breath, you can do so for an additional hour.
Because poison gases and everything are in Pathfinder, so
Oh,
they
here
don't
we go.
need to play test that stuff. But they may want to play test a vacuum.
Mhm.
So poison gases and lack of air will happen, but it's most likely going to be a vacuum, and that our armor will save us from that.
That
Let's
so I
see.
can hold my breath for an hour, or a repair module. So once per day, I can gain fast healing at
Holy crap! Take that one.
my level.
Simple enough.
Fast healing's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Then you're going to take a whole lot of pressure off of any healer.
it's once per day, but
Still.
that's
When the shit hits the fan and you're invisible,
50 hit points.
can't heal you
Yeah.
if you're invisible.
It's
Actually, he can through his
for the network.
through the network,
Yes.
which is
There's
pretty cool.
so that's my ancestry feat.
there's some network
Enhanced
stuff.
exploit.
like-
What is that?
I'm trying to figure out a name.
When it comes to your spells, this is something you might want to make sure you look at through Demiplane. Because,
Yeah.
like I said, especially with the auto
That's my
tightening,
spell.
you'll definitely want to get that done properly because it's really important
Close
to have the proper spell or the spells heightened properly.
Okay, hang in there. You encourage yourself or an ally, psyching them up for a coming challenge and granting them temporary hit points. I select myself or an ally within 30 feet, attempt a DC 20 diplomacy check, do it in my sleep, and I can increase those temporary hit points by going for higher, like healing.
Mm-hmm.
And but I'm not going to, because if I crit, you gain temporary hit points equal to double your level plus my charisma modifier.
What's charisma?
4.
Nice.
24 temporary hit points that last for a minute. Then you're immune to it for 1 day.
But hey, when
it's 24 temporary hit points.
Carly was saying to Steve, I mean, when that kiss it better, the boo boo one or whatever, sometimes you just need that little bit, even if it's only for a round, to keep yourself up so you can heal yourself or get yourself out of harm's way or whatever. So
you can do something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hang in there. You got this. There's 24 temporary hit points. Because I'll go for the DC 20 because I'm a little more likely to crit on it than to succeed at the DC 30.
Yeah.
To get 19 temporary hit
Alright,
points.
skill increase.
I always have
It's
to pick
going
something that's
to
hard to
be-
name.
Stealth up to master.
Damn.
So your first day in Absalom Station, a child saw you.
Yeah.
Skill increase.
So now what would a child reaction be to their first time seeing a Barathu?
Yeah.
Not an unpleasant reaction, a pleasant
Yeah.
reaction.
Well, let's see.
And then maybe that's the name you decided to adopt.
Yeah.
we're still working on characters, but I mean, this is what the whole point of this was.
Yeah.
Work on characters.
So then 10th.
Oh, what
I'm
color
looking at
is the
my-
blob? I
actually,
don't
my,
know.
like, feats
Can I call you
for
Smiley
6th
Blob?
level for my class feats.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
two
Well, you
that
know
I
what?
like, so
I
I
like
gotta
my name,
stick to it.
Smiley Blob.
So I'll be back.
Mm.
The name
Let's
alone
go.
just makes it fun, and it makes me immediately want to pick it. So once per day, when you're knocked unconscious, or when you regain consciousness. And regain consciousness.
Even when you're downed and somehow
Actually, maybe it's
you somehow get right back up into the thick of things. Once recovered, you can immediately stand and interact to draw a weapon or grab an unattended weapon.
that'll
Now,
work.
I think Oblar has this. Is that correct?
What?
Owen.
Does he
punch
have
back?
the one where he can stand up and immediately grab a weapon? Or isn't that something he can command someone to do?
Oh, he can come. Oh, okay. Maybe
Yeah, he can
Yeah.
get you to
he
do
can
it.
get you.
Yeah,
to-
yeah,
So
yeah.
I-
Yeah, it's a
Not
spell.
something-
It's a
not
spell he
something
has.
He does, but I think it's a spell. Yeah.
Okay.
And
so that
immediately
one-
stands you up. You still have to pick up your weapon.
Well, that's like once per day. Like I can just stand up and pick up a weapon. The other one is called Fog of War. Also, you know that the names are so big for me. I'm like, I love it. This is so good.
That's why I'm liking the envoy ones.
Yeah.
Hang in there.
Well, that's one of the things I love about with Starfinder is they can use like the modern lingo
Yes.
where you wouldn't see it. It doesn't sound right in a fantasy setting, but man, in a space setting, it sure does.
Yeah.
No one can hear you scream type idea.
Yeah,
So,
I'll be
yes.
back. Right?
So yeah, Fog of War is a 2-action, and the requirements are you are wielding a weapon with the area or automatic trait, which is something that I will want to do.
Which you'll be doing.
You want
I
to
mean,
That'll be what I'm
Out
picking.
of fire, I guess.
So it
There we
says
go.
the smoke from your unleashed weapon fire your weapon fire conceals you from any enemies who may be left standing. Make an area fire or auto fire attack. You leave behind a cloud of smoke within the area that lasts until the end of your next turn or until dissipated by a strong wind. Creatures in the area have the concealed condition, and all other creatures are concealed to them.
yeah,
Concealed to them. So yeah,
yeah,
extra
it
extra
blankets
extra.
everything.
Yeah. So they can't see you and you can't see them.
Which I think
Correct.
is very interesting if, like, you want to retreat or,
Yeah.
like, you need a moment to, like,
Oh.
heal your wounds.
And concealment gives you a DC 5 flat check to fire. So if I'm shooting at you and you're concealed, I can roll to a hit, and if it hits, I have to roll a flat check
Mhm.
behind it. And if it's on a D20, if it's a 5 or better, I actually do. If not,
Mhm.
I miss.
Oh, okay.
So if
Yeah.
we're,
So
like,
it's a 20% chance to miss. That's
Yeah, and then
That's not
and
nothing.
then there's the higher one is a notice, which is a DC 11.
So I'm thinking of from the perspective of if like somebody's really hurt and they're close to like our medic, and it's like, well, man, we're all kind of hurting. I can always lay this down. Hopefully, if they don't hit us because they have to hit that flat check.
Oh.
And then in that time, maybe we could take it to heal before we have to go
Yeah.
back in.
We also have to remember also, well, especially for you, Mr. Master and Stealth, when you are concealed, you can try to hide.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right? You
100%
have to be either behind cover or concealed. So that would immediately,
Yeah.
well, wouldn't immediately, but on your turn, you could be like, hide. Unless you have something that reactively allows you to hide, which probably there is some fucking feet in there.
Probably.
Because I also have vent gas too.
Yes, he's got vent gas.
Nice.
So I vent gas from sacks inside my body to repel. The area you currently occupy, plus all squares within a 5-foot emanation, become filled with your vented gas. And all creatures in the gas become concealed, and all creatures outside the gas become concealed from the creatures in
Oh
it.
my gosh.
So it's basically the exact same thing.
Yeah, so you do that, and then I get a 10-foot bonus to my flight speed
Oh wow.
until the end of my
Okay,
next
so
turn.
He literally shoots, he farts and goes flying.
Nice. Alright, so at level 10 here, I get
Now I know what those are.
I'm going to pick
So-
dexterity to get 5, constitution and intelligence. I'm not sure about any of these other ones. They're all currently at +1. So strength,
Okay.
wisdom, and charisma all are
Will
1.
increase.
Well, charisma would again help your
Only
deception,
feet.
deception,
Hang in
diplomacy.
what's
Wisdom
Skill
would help
feat.
your
Oh,
willpower
skill
saving
feat
throw.
I did not take. Taking.
I think I'll do
medic.
charisma then.
Okay.
So-
So what do you guys think of this name?
I'm
Smiley Foggy Bubble.
Smiley foggy bubble.
Yeah, the names for Barathru are weird.
Again, operative.
Okay,
You just call you Smiley.
yeah.
I'm taking crowd
Smiley.
control.
Okay. Backstory I'll have to figure out later.
I need
Yeah.
to-
That was 10th level. That's a big backstory.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I'll figure it out. Listen, at like what 3rd level? What were we when I made you Bordello's backstory? Not very far in, and I made it big.
Yeah, it was like 9 pages. So
It what? Yeah.
Oh, if the target is
the
wide,
funny thing
it's
is,
also-
normally I tell people when you're starting, you just make a basic backstory because you haven't done anything yet. Like you haven't slayed
Listen,
dragons at level 1,
I was a
But at
but at
half
level 10,
We've done some
you've
shit.
done some shit.
And-
You've been through it, so
And starting at this one, we all know each other, right?
you know each other,
Yeah,
and,
we're
and you've
established
been
crew.
you've been you've been sent by the powers that be, whether it's like Manny Moon Puncher.
Who are we
or-
working for?
You could all be working for different people, and you've come together as a group to do this peace treaty. So you can technically not know each other, but you're all coming to the planet for one reason, which is to witness or take part in this peace treaty as representatives of the Pact worlds.
Yeah, I think we're here to witness.
Yeah. You cannot also interact as well.
And
Yeah.
well, yes, and probably try to get something for the Pact worlds out of it.
Yep.
Because it's a treaty signing or treaty negotiations between the Aslanti and the Viscarium.
Okay.
I read it, Corey.
Thank you, Key.
It was not a complete and utter waste of time
Fucking read it.
for me.
I didn't want to read it before I made my
See it,
character
man.
just so I wouldn't.
No, that's the
cheat.
point. That's the point, so that you know what to do with the character. So you can take skills like lore, Kataria.
Yeah.
Well, I got media lore.
That'll work. That'll work because this will be in the media because it's very recent events.
I could be really famous before. Happen to be really good at guns.
I'm definitely going to take sprint as my level 10 operative. So for 2 actions, I can stride up to 4 times. All 3 actions, I can stride 6 times. So I could 240 feet in a turn.
I did not see that one. Dirty retort. Okay, I did see it.
10.
A creature misses or critically misses you on with a melee strike. supposed to be a ranged combat meta. 2, Corey never misses. So, or at least me anyway.
You know,
I don't take feats that require conditions that rarely happen. They may be really great feats, but you're never going to get to use them. And the hang in there is just too good to give up. Temporary hit points for 1 minute.
Sneak actions you are always considered to be taking precautions against special senses.
Oh, Swift Sneak's is great. Yeah. Because that sneak thing is you got to start in cover, and you got to end in cover, or end able to hide, and you cannot do 2 sneaks in a row and end in cover over here. You have to sneak, end in cover, sneak, end in
sneaking
cover.
normally is at half speed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So being able to move full speed, especially for 25, because half speed's about 10 feet.
So now I can sneak at 40 feet.
Yeah.
I think we're done.
It's collectively speed.
Oh, I have not.
That's the hard one for me because I don't know what the language list is. I know I have
Oh, I get an additional skill.
common and one other, and then I got +2 intelligence.
Yeah, I have common and best. Is skip matter not a language?
Yes, they do. It's got a really weird name. But it's suppressed by the Vesk. In fact, it's part of Skittermander lore. Skittermander lore feat, you learn that language. Because it's verboten.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
I get to be trained in one.
Or you can find it
skill.
and
What do
get
I
trained
want?
and train.
Oh, I was looking at like.
Don't you think that would be appropriate?
And know it. What?
You should learn
Red.
two
Oh yeah,
languages.
you get mood skill. Oh.
Yeah, got
No,
mood
that's an
skill.
augmentation.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was thinking of getting it anyways, just cause 35 credits. It is 0. Give you mood ring, globe, floating globe. Anyways.
Acrobatics,
Morphin
diplomacy,
scan.
intimidation, lore media, perception, performance, society, and survival.
I'm a boring human. Cybernetically augmented. I figured it would be appropriate to at least have one human coming from the Pact Worlds because Absalom Station is part of the Pact Worlds.
Yeah.
And Absalom Station is humanity's home.
What sort of skills are you getting? Is there
Yeah.
Oh god, knowledge? No.
Yeah, I am trained in Arcana.
Anybody trained in religion?
Yep.
Okay.
I think
Nature?
so.
I've got
I hope so.
Arcana,
I hope that's-
occultism.
He's probably got nature.
I got religion. I don't have nature.
You have occultism?
No, I am trained in nature. Sorry.
Okay.
I got Arcana. I'm trained. I'm a master medicine, trained in nature, expert in occultism, and trained in religion.
I am a master
so you got
acrobat.
all the knowledge stuff.
Pretty much, and I got pretty good scores in most of them.
This guy's got a wild history. I don't know what he
You
did,
have
but
society and some
master acrobat.
I'm trying to find
trained in
things for
athletics, trained in computers, trained in deception, master diplomacy, master in intimidation, master in medicine, trained in nature, trained in piloting, trained in religion, trained in society, and expert in Kataria lore.
Found me a blob. Great.
Yes, I've been playing with You
I
guys,
might drop my medicine
Pictures?
down.
pictures so
to-
no longer just see a weird purple
Something?
blob up in the top corner. No, actually, people's faces and stuff.
to-
Oh,
I might drop.
I was
I
thinking
might
of
leave
getting,
my medicine at expert. And
I think I
and
should buy
train
myself
something
mood
else.
skin so my color changes with whatever my
Put
mood is.
computers at expert or something.
It's 35 credits. I'm like, what? That'd be just funny.
That's funny.
It has no effect on the game, but it is just funny.
I might take another.
Uh,
lore.
+1 in intelligence at level 1. Do I get to pick an extra
Yeah.
language? Oh my
And
God,
whenever
I'm
you increase
so
your
good.
intelligence, it also
Oh.
gives you the next one. So that's
Yeah,
why
listen.
that's why I get another skill because I
Your
just
girl's
increased
still sitting at 1,
intelligence, so-
but I'm gonna pick multilingual, so I get 3 because I forgot to pick 1. I want to make her a reporter. That should be kind of fun.
You're a reporter, soldier.
Yeah.
You're a
I'm-
field soldier. You're a
Field
field reporter.
I'm a field
You
reporter.
go to war
like,
sport areas.
yeah. Like you ever see that movie? It was like Foxtrot, Tango Whiskey or something like that.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
But,
Whiskey Tango
it was a really good movie,
Yeah,
and that's
it's,
what she did.
it, wasn't it?
Uh,
Tina Fey.
Common raw subcategories.
and it was just like she was the reporter, and they were like, "You're gonna go report on the war." And she was like, "What?" And it was really cool. So maybe that's what happened. Maybe that's how I became
I'm going to take engineering
who
lore.
I am.
That was
Oh,
the thing I was
there you
trying
go.
to figure out. How to do these guys?
So how do I get
breathe?
a second lore?
You just go into
Sorry, list or
skills. You just you see at the top where it says low.
add lore skill.
That's add lore skill, and
Ah.
it'll give you the line, and you just type in what it is. Languages are at the front of
The book.
the book. Yeah. So
Oh,
common are
languages.
Pathra, Kasa, Shiren, Vesk, and Yasoki. And then there's a whole bunch of different ancestry languages depending on where you live. So Akatonian, etc., etc. Then there's uncommon ancestry languages, which under linguist, I believe you can actually pick one because you took the linguist.
Ah, there we go.
We're going to Kasatha. Is that right?
You're going to
Kasath?
no, you're
No.
going to
Bro, what did you pick for your lore? Where are we going?
Kataria is the planet that we're
Kataria.
on.
What language do they speak?
as Atlantean and Vesk is the two common
Yeah.
ones because they are a combined settlement.
Oh, Aslanti
It's an
Star
uncommon
Empire.
ancestry language. Okay.
Aslanti.
So
Can I even
I
pick one uncommon if I want?
I have
You can pick
common. I have
one
common
on
and
each one if you
Aslanti
wish.
Well,
because I am
get-
Aslanti.
also just a metagame a little bit. And we picked that as well.
I get 5 additional languages.
You have got so many. I know.
Bussin'.
Well, because
Okay.
I have 4 intelligence and I gain 1 additional language, common plus 1 additional
So-
language.
There's so
I
many.
think it's
languages.
notes where you add your languages. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Okay, edit list. I want to add.
Level 6.
I want to add.
Instead of Wordmatic, I'm taking crowd control.
Oh, additional language equal to your intelligence modifier if it's positive. So yeah, we all get tons of languages.
If you're intelligence based.
Oh no, it's
It's for each point of intelligence you have.
Add
You
level.
know one language on top of
Yeah.
your basic language.
because you said you count all your boosts as you go up, or is it just your
Yep.
starting? Yeah,
No,
okay.
no. If you increase your intelligence, it goes up.
Yeah.
It's like increasing your con. You get more hit points. It's
Okay.
retroactive.
Yeah.
So I can have 4 language. I get
Common plus 4.
4. Well, I got plus 3 intelligence. So
Oh, so common plus 3. Yeah.
plus 3, yeah. So 4 yeah.
Oh my
Common
God.
plus 5 languages.
Yeah,
Oh,
and if you
boys
open
get so many
the
crazy little
playtest
things.
book,
Yeah,
under
I saw.
ancestry, it says
Like
languages and limit.
improvised mastery.
the whole list.
Common ancestry languages.
You have this one, don't you?
Which one?
Is it improvised mastery? Free action. Once per day. You're about to attempt a skill check using a skill that you don't have master proficiency in,
I do have that.
but you haven't rolled yet. No, you get the for an untrained skill.
Oh, untrained.
This is
Yeah,
a, this is a skill that I'm not a master
I
in.
have untrained.
You trust your instincts to see you through. You gain master proficiency with the triggering skill for the skill check.
Nice.
Or is that just an
Oh,
envoy thing?
That's just an envoy thing.
Oh, fun.
So it's like
You get a +2.
all of a sudden I'm a
plus-
master in
Yeah, pick.
basket weaving.
Could be.
I'm a master in crafting. We need to make something real quick here.
Common I got automatically as being a
Okay,
Spider-Man.
so
I picked
this
Aslantean,
vest and
then
uh,
I don't know what I want to pick. I
Oh,
think I can pick
General
any
feat is
of the
dive
first
for
two,
cover.
I think.
Yeah, either the common ancestry.
Or the common,
Skilling.
just the common, the first two.
Yeah.
They both say common answer.
Fortitude, expertise.
Where's
yeah,
my
mine
guy?
it just says pick any that you came from.
Bruh.
Just trying to think of where I'm from if I can pick up one of the uncommon ones. Probably not.
No.
Where are
Skill
Alright,
increase.
so common ones.
where are languages again?
Barath.
Open the
It
actual
was going to be medicine.
What
Playtest rulebook.
Uh,
under-
Barathu.
Under library, you'll see books.
Breathadan?
Yeah, I know. I've got the book open.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't know
wondering
the
where the
languages.
where.
Under ancestries, it literally is the first thing underneath those languages.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Just pick random ones, and if we all pick random ones, then we got everything covered.
Breath.
I don't know
Whatever.
any of these languages, but our characters will. I don't know what any of this shit is. Like, what's... That's the only one on that list I know.
Yeah.
I was like, I went to read it, I was like, wait, I actually know that one.
That one.
Like, Castrovelian. It's from Castrovel.
Yes. So that'd be Lashuntas.
Yeah.
And elves.
Diasporan.
Elb is uncommon though, isn't it?
Inhabitants of Diaspora.
I know, right? It's like, that doesn't
Common.
Really.
Sarkessian.
Yes.
I'm going to take.
Cardassians?
No,
I'm
they're
going
not.
to
They're not
take
spoonheads.
Kirin.
I almost picked that one, so good one. Good
Barathian,
one.
Barathu, the larvae and their
I think I'm gonna
Bethsaida.
pick
moon.
Diasporan, because why not?
Berthaden is language
Sounds
is
fun.
what you would speak. You would speak common in Berthaden and then plus anything for your
Yeah, I've got Berthadian Vesk, and I got to pick one more. That's what I should
And
have
Do you know this as well?
I don't know what I know
Oh, okay.
for languages.
Because
So
it'd be
one-
interesting if we all know Vesk, but none of us are Vesks. Very
Well, because-
confuse people.
my planet was taken over
Yeah.
by Vesk, so that's why I would know it. I do know that much.
And take Yoshiki because, you know, why not?
I have blank common right now.
That's I'm going to say I'm from
I'm-
Hackathon Station, so
Nice, nice. That makes sense.
Akaton
Yeah.
is world. But
Yeah.
yeah, the
Akaton's
desert
the actual
world.
Oh.
Where you guys were was called Little Akaton. Like it's like
Oh,
having a Chinatown or
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
Italy
that's
or
fair.
Yeah,
whatever. in
I'm
your-
guessing
in your city.
a lot of Isoki settled there.
yeah.
Or actually, no, there's humans living on Akaton too.
Can I speak the language of cats
the
and pick Patras or Satha, which is what Sathas. I don't know what that is. That one. It's the
So-
inhabitants of Idari or Kasath. Speak the language of cats.
Then you take Papa.
Speak.
Oh,
Oh, I got-
Listen, it kind of looks like a cat. Okay, so I got Patras, Aslanti, Common, Diasporan, and Vesk.
There you go.
Okay, I did take
Why not? I
a
picked a random
language
one,
or
that's why I got Diasporan.
a skill at 6.
I agree, I was looking at that one. Like Triaxian is like Dragonkin. That sounds pretty freaking cool.
That does sound pretty cool.
I know.
I'll take that one.
I
as
wish I
well.
knew what Sarcians are. Sarcassians. You sure it's not a Cardassian?
Really sure.
They sound kind of similar.
tempted to get a dragon clan. So it can be a cloud that breathes fire.
Oh,
or
so
lightning, or cold.
was Polonus, which looks like it's like the Patra planet,
Also,
is it
also
taken over by Vesks?
Yes, but they just had a revolution.
Okay, so they would speak.
And they don't like Vesk.
Maybe that's where she was when she was doing her
Take back.
war torn. That's why she knows Patras. And that's oh my god.
Got my
Oh, well, she's
six.
from.
Got my 6 languages. Okay, done.
Except don't Skittermanders, weren't they like, woo, yeah, take us over?
Kind of, yeah.
No, they just didn't resist.
We just didn't fight back. We're just like, meh.
And almost helped them, kind of, sort of.
Star Trek Next Generation, a card gets taken into the room where there's like 4 of them sitting there. One's a Starfleet cadet. There's the and the one guy who's a he says he's a pacifist.
Oh, yeah.
Their planet just literally caves into anyone that comes over and takes them over. Kind of what Skittermanders did.
Got it. I knew exactly what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, this is awesome.
I'm rewatching Next Gen.
Dive for cover. You leap, land prone, and immediately take cover. All in one action.
I have so
K level.
Because leap is an action, going prone is an action,
many. Oh.
and taking cover is an action.
Yeah, I think I'll still take thermal plate.
All right, and then we have items.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Because I can't really wear armor. I can only wear light armor as the blob.
Alright. So 1 common armor.
It's on play mail just falls through. You're like, fuck.
Oh no, it's more like a gelatinous cube. It's too heavy,
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
eat it.
Yeah.
And it gets turned into something.
Skill.
So, fab filtered breather, radiation buffer, thermal capacitor. Upgrades, active camouflage, adaptive energy shielding, CPR unit, cloaking device. Dark vision visor, that'd be nice.
I'm a master in acrobatics. Gives me kip up. I dive for cover, and then I stand up as a free action.
So, do I learn a new one? Well, do I get trained in a new one, or do I become a master in society or diplomacy? These are the questions. These are the questions.
Envoy feet.
So, what do I-
Your character, diplomacy master is actually probably a good one.
Right?
You're trained in athletics or expert in athletics?
No in acrobatics.
Really?
Yeah, I picked acrobatics instead of athletics. I know. I wasn't sure. Because both are good. I've used both as like as Ordella.
Yeah.
I finally like she's obviously more strength based, so I use athletics more.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I
Force
wasn't sure
field
which one
wouldn't
to
be too
pick this
bad.
time, and I decided to pick acrobatics. So I could pick athletics because that is always a good one. Become a master later on.
Days equal to its level.
Well, the thing is,
So,
with you though, it also
I get
is you have the
A feat called Watch Out.
that uncanny
Okay.
improv
I
or
warn
whatever.
you,
So you're
it's a
getting your plus
reaction.
10
You're
to it
attacked, and I
anyway.
think, "Watch out." And you get plus 2 to your
Training
AC.
it would only give you another
Oh,
plus
nice.
2.
So
Yeah.
another feat.
So it would
in
be huge for you.
Walk
Where
Out,
diplomacy,
Alive.
because you're already
It's
at expert, that extra plus 2.
as well as
might-
getting plus 2 to your AC. Plus 2
Well,
to
what would
your
it crank
reflex
your
save.
diplomacy
Oh,
up to?
nice.
And if
An
you
Or
extra plus 2.
miss
That's not bad. Right now it's plus
or
14.
you
Yeah.
succeed at the saving throw,
Oh, is that?
you can stride up to 10 feet as a free action.
Or I can fly.
Or you can fly 10 feet as a free action.
Action. Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice.
It's like,
What's my other
wow,
option? Oh, a
that's
general.
pretty cool.
For the armor upgrades, when it says upgrade 13, that's the level, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I can't get much with my mod fanatic. I can get
You're-
environmental protection, filtered rebreather, radiation buffer, or
picture.
thermal capacity.
Which picture?
It's so funny as like the
Oh,
placeholder picture.
Keith's placeholder.
It's
What?
so good. I'm just gonna, if I make it smaller, will it zoom in on it?
What the hell? Pick a picture. I'll take my.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
bad.
it shrinks the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's too big.
You can
Look alive there, laddie.
double click it, bring up your portrait window, and that'll go large in the.
Dude, depends on people's portraits.
No,
Look at
jeez.
Keith.
Oh,
I'm looking at Keith.
yeah, I love that one.
Fine, it's fine. Diplomacy. What do I have as an option? Additional spoons.
Read it. It's actually pretty cool.
Help an ally you to reserve a mental energy. I'll get you an ordeal.
Two and a critical success. Stuck.
You guys have learned that the hard way.
Additional spoon. I was gonna take it, but I was like,
I think it's really the only one.
there's other.
Yeah, it's like the only one I can take at level 7 from the playtesting. But I'll take a look and see what my other options are just regular.
Okay.
It absolutely
Master
is at 7th level. It's the only one. I guess I could pick a lower one.
How do I add this to my character?
What?
Armor upgrade.
Oh, that's a good question because that's a augmentation implant.
Put
Or
it into
no,
your
it's
inventory.
item.
Okay, how do I do that?
So go to. I think you should be able to see it. Go to campaign, and it looks like a computer chip
Okay.
called items.
Okay.
You click on that. And
Okay.
it brings up a giant list.
Yep.
On the bottom, you can type in what you need.
Okay.
So type in like radiation. And there's a radiation buffer. And you literally grab the little dragon icon. It'll turn
Dragon.
into a hand.
Okay.
And then you grab it and literally drop it onto your character sheet under your inventory tab. So make sure your inventory tab's already highlighted.
Lovely. Okay.
Oh, I think I forgot to add the. Yeah, I did. I should already have
Radiation buffer. There we go.
untrained
Lovely. It's a character effect.
improvisation at level 5.
That's how you will add all of your inventory stuff. Will be in by doing that by dragging and dropping.
I think I might take
All right.
clever
and then-
improviser instead of. Still take the augmentation that gives me.
How bad is clumsy 1?
Clumsy 1
Re-
is
Reduces your
Could be a
dexterity
nimble
by
crawler.
1, which fucks up your reflex saves, your armor class, any
dexterity
dexterity
attack
based skills.
or damage.
Yep, dexterity attacks.
Which
damage.
one, sorry?
Clumsy.
Clumsy.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking.
Notice that one on Solomon. I got clumsy 1. It's like, oh, hey, look. I'm down 1 on my damage because all my damage is dex based.
Oh,
Yep.
No, I was just thinking of this. Getting the
Alright,
the
now let's look
tactical
for
translocation bracers. Once per day, I can teleport 90 feet.
Augmentations, because I get a free first level
But
augmentation.
it disorients you to become clumsy 1 until the end of your next turn. But if I needed to go across the battlefield to heal somebody,
Clumsy 1's not that bad just till
Yeah.
the end of your next turn. That's not that bad either.
yeah, it's either that or dermal plating. I'm leaning towards dermal plating though,
Mm.
because that gives you 5 damage reduction on all physical, right? It's a level 10. That's it's good for a level 10, right?
Yep.
I mean, there's
There are
armor.
force fields. There's
Taking the springy
you know,
legs.
a whole bunch of
By
things.
level 10.
For
Or-
Carly, it would be using your level 10 to give yourself a superior weapon,
Yeah.
which gives you the bump to damage and stuff. That's,
Superior soldier? Superior
Mhm.
stellar cannon.
Yeah, I just want something to reduce damage because they're gonna hit me like super easy because I can only wear light armor.
Okay, we're
Get your
gonna
dex
do
up then.
additional spoons. Why not?
My
You can
dex
only
is-
wear light armor, you get your dex up.
I mean, it looks like my AC is at 27, and that feels very high.
Because my dex is 3 and my AC is 25 default. So.
Without armor.
Without
that
armor.
just feels
So you get yourself
ridiculously high.
level 8 light armor, which will give you an AC of 27. I think it might be 28.
Yeah, it's only 2. Yeah, I was looking at the light armor, and I could augment the armor. Let me see here. So I
Okay,
can do
let's
armor
pick a soldier
upgrades.
feat at level
And
8.
then, I don't think there's anything that adds to DC.
Then you can get a force field on your armor. That'll soak up at 7th
Oh.
level. It'll soak up 20 points of damage before it shuts down.
26 if I took the level 10. It's 20 for 7. 26, and it's a 5, replenishes 5 points per
Oh,
turn.
because you're gonna get 1 from the armor itself, so you get like second skin or something.
Oh, okay.
That'll give you 1 from the armor, and then another 1 from the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the force armor up force field. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the advanced
So-
one, though.
If
Yeah.
I have a climb speed, and I use my
It only activates for 1 minute.
acrobatics
or until
ability to
reduced.
run up a wall,
Yeah, 1 minute's the fight.
and I have a climb speed, can I then just stick on the side of the wall?
Yeah, I'm gonna take clever improviser instead.
Because climbing suckers as an augmentation. The soles of your feet, palms of your hands, or the surfaces of other appropriate appendages are covered in fleshy slats that can open and close to improve your climbing grip. You gain a climb speed. You don't benefit for climbing suckers unless you leave your appendages uncovered or are wearing custom clothing. Different versions have certain armor restrictions.
so yes, you could run up and then
And then, so that might be a way to get around
I want that one.
not having.
So, untrained improvisation added
Athletics
to
for
no
climbing
automation
stuff.
applied. Check entry and manually apply if needed. Holy crap, I think I added it all to my untrained skills.
So you can get
Successor feat and skill increase.
So if it says strength, do you have to have that strength to wear the armor?
Yes.
Okay.
No. If you don't have that strength, you take all the penalties. And if you do have the strength, you take none of the penalties, and the speed penalty is reduced by 5.
I think I can finally find
I
a
don't
reason to take read lips.
So
You understand, as Rondella, I wanted that for
the
so long, but it just didn't make
carbon
sense.
skin, you need a +2 strength. Or +1. Oh no, +0. You could take carbon skin.
Yeah, I could take a 1 with no penalty, or
Second
Such
skin
a
is
random
another
character. I
one.
just want you to know that.
But it's that's the nice thing about it is the bulk is
Yeah.
L. So
No, I
And
forget
it'll give you
ultralight
one-
wings as an augmentation.
and you can upgrade one as well.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're making it when you give it the +1,
Okay.
it gives it an up. It adds 1 to the upgrades,
Okay.
so you can get an upgrade on that as well. Of
I
the
keep
force
rolling
field.
dice over there.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
So my ability boosts were Dex, Con,
I mean, I
Intelligence,
also
and
rolled that
Wisdom.
20.
That's very on
You
par
can
for
get
you.
This soft purple fungus attaches to a vocal cords and allows you to talk to animals, plants, and fungi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to put those
I
in.
think I
Strength,
want to
Dex,
train a new skill.
All right, cybernetics. There we go. That's what I kind of want.
Because I'm now I'm an expert in society and I'm a master in diplomacy. I'm trained in
Weapons,
performance
simple
and
So it'll
survival
be
and
4
acrobatics
Charisma, 3 Wisdom.
and intimidation. Maybe I should take athletics, or I could take
3
deception.
Con.
I feel like am I gonna be doing lots of
You, I think athletics it would be a good.
yeah.
good-
I'm like, am I gonna be doing lots of lying? I hope not.
No, I should be the one doing the
I was
lying.
gonna say.
I'm a master at deception, so
Yeah.
augmentation doesn't count towards you.
I have no stealth, but that's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Goes back.
So let's pick athletics.
Skill increase.
That or just become an expert in acrobatics, but
Oh, no,
I don't
yes,
think I need to be
dragon is
that
very
acrobatic.
Yeah,
Next,
just take
an
out the
ancestry feat.
On my envoy feat at 10th level, let's cut him deep. Insults and threats. All
Oh,
about intimidation.
this is the one that we were talking about where you like become like mad whenever later. The rebel scrutiny,
Mhm.
where you like realize your people are being taken advantage of. So you refined your collaboration instinct in response, developing a keen eye
Oh, yeah.
towards power dynamics and injustice, and training yourself to help only those who deserve it.
Can still critically fail.
You ignore all penalties from the overeager enthusiasm ability.
Get him.
You gain a +1 circumstance bonus to perception checks to sense motive and a +1 circumstance bonus to deception checks to create a diversion
good.
and lie. Interesting.
So simple weapons, probably just take
Like
a
that
simple
one.
gun or something.
So I'm building the picture in my
Needle-
head.
You took that inject serum?
Yeah. So I
Needler
need a
pistol.
Needler pistol, and then
Ooh, thermal plating might be nice.
That's in simple. simple
yeah,
range
that's what I'm
weapons.
thinking again. Yeah, simple range weapons, right? So that's a
I know
needle
what you
pistol,
said.
right? Needle pistol. Probably take a laser rifle as well.
Very too.
Okay, what augment body? What does this allow me to do?
Only laser rifles 2. Needler.
Augmentation level 1.
That's
or
3
lower.
bulk right there.
Yeah.
Ammunition is all
So
light.
cybernetics count as augmentation.
Okay, yeah, but you can.
Like the different things, the med patches and
Oh,
the serums, they're all light. So you
We're
can
finally there,
10
guys.
And light makes a bulk.
what I was
Level
thinking of
10.
getting, so I don't have to worry about
Okay.
void pouch.
So my constitution is at 4.5. Obviously, we bump that up to become 5.
Yep.
I can pick 4. Happy with my dex at a +3. I think that's pretty good. Maybe I should start looking at the ones that are like zeros, like my wisdom.
Well, your dex, if you put up to +4, is going to help your range attacks.
It will?
Yep.
Okay, well, we can do that one then. I can pick 4, so I pick 2 more. Strength is
Yeah, here it
+1,
is.
intelligence is +1,
You get one of these of the size of keyring,
wisdom is 0, and charisma is +3.
and you
Null
can
space
Plus
chamber.
1 bulk.
And they
Wisdom is
carry
always
that much
good for
bulk.
that will save.
in them. It takes you.
I've gone from a negative
it's
1 to
the
a 0
size
to a
of something
+1.
with 10 minutes.
I'll take it.
Hey, you're a mystic.
Now, strength, intelligence, or
Oh, yeah.
charisma.
Yeah. You get one.
I get one.
Yeah, it's
Charisma's
Magitech
good.
is also an augmentation. Are we caring about Magitech?
I definitely want to get like a commercial null space chamber so that you
I
can.
guess we do have magic. So
That's the bag
Let's
carry
see.
bag.
Look at my
let's
skills.
see. It's only level 1 magic decks.
Strength
Moose
helps
skin.
in athletics. Charisma.
I haven't picked my spells yet. So.
Oh, is
It's
diplomacy.
a 6th level
We're gonna do charisma.
feat.
No, there's a
Oh,
class feat. I didn't get it.
Telepathy note. There we go.
You can use your vitality.
But
network
intelligence
as an
is
extra
society.
dimensional
I
storage
see.
space. I don't know, but cloud storage is freaking awesome for mystics.
Telepathy node
Class
might be
feats.
a good thing.
Do I have cloud? Did I get all my cloud?
Gain limited telepathy to a range of 30 feet.
You got
Always good. Let people know if you're gonna go invisible or disappear. Let them know where the hell you are.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you pull a solid
I didn't pick any class feats.
and I
you
punch
didn't
you in the
take any
face.
class feats. there, bud.
Yeah, maybe I should fix that. Yeah. Thought there's something.
You don't have.
I took it as a 6th level feat, but it's a 2nd level feat for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that spot healing was a
Yeah,
class
we're
feat.
going to take a till
Yeah.
Extended
telepathy node.
vitality, which
Yeah.
is really good. You can
As a
heal
Magic
anywhere
deck
Mhm.
as long as they're on the same plane. As long as the planet,
Augmentation.
same planet as
for
you.
my augmented body.
Cloud storage.
I need to pick a soldier feat.
If
And a
you're
skill.
a master
Okay.
in your connection skill, which you should be, you can stow 50
So
bulk.
can I go into items?
Yeah, so it's
If you're a master in
the
medicine.
As
it's
always, pick the ones that have
pretty
funny
much the
names
same
first.
as the
Except you
things.
don't have to spend any money
Money
or
or-
use permanent item things.
But you do have to spend a class fee. Yeah.
But you gotta spend class fee.
Same.
Bring this.
But
Bam. Done.
if we're on the same
Oh.
planet as you, and it's like, hey, you're in the city, yeah. Well, we need a rocket launcher or a grenade, and you buy a grenade, put it in your cloud storage, and we take it out.
Oh, okay. Then that's handy.
That's the thing, and we're like a continent away, and we can do that.
Okay, so
We're in prison. We need some thieves' tools.
Swamp.
I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Reach in and
A weird
take 'em
prison
out.
pocket.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is the biggest prison wallet ever.
I take a quick.
It's fantastic. Like the high level mystic gets some really cool stuff.
Yeah, I should go through and pick my class features. I can't believe I missed those.
I can.
That's
I can if you can.
I can.
If you can believe.
Yeah.
I can because you rushed through it twice.
Gwen's raising her hand. She's in the other room.
Yeah. All right.
You knew you,
Or you go slowly level and read the damn.
All right, so then
but Demi
you said we
doesn't
get
tell
a
you
10th
everything
level?
to do.
No, I go back and forth between both.
I need a name for my own.
Also, those when I'm at home
Yeah,
and
what's
I want to like take a look to like help build my character as like a character, I can see everything I picked to be like, okay, why would I pick that? I like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I like to make sense on why I would pick something.
Fuck making sense.
Okay, listen, you don't have to.
What gives me the most advantages in any situation?
You're gonna look at if you were to look at my character right now, you'd be like,
Oh, I
Carly,
know how
what
you do
the
it."
fuck?
I know how you do it. I've been playing with you for how
My
long?
characters are so wild. I don't
Unoptimized?
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason. I'm looking at all the fun ones.
I do go for aesthetic sometimes too.
I don't
Yeah, mine
only
are-
go for aesthetic, but like quite a bit
Mine
is
are probably-
aesthetic.
Yeah, quite a
There's a
bit.
little bit of argument that getting you out of going for aesthetic only
Yeah.
takes a little convincing for you.
Well, listen,
But then you do see the logic and you're like, oh, okay, cool.
I'm here for the flair.
And you can still add some flair to that thing that's going to give you an advantage in a certain situation.
I'm yeah.
Skill feat.
I'm currently trying to pick my level 10. What is this? A skill feat? No,
Mhm.
class feat.
Your class.
Quite a few of them
They
actually at
increased
level 10.
intimidation.
Ooh, what's shell shower? Whether you got tired of getting hit in the face or slipping on bullet cases in the middle of a fight, you've learned how to direct your weapon's spent ammunition or vented energy while firing off a barrage. After
Oh.
you make an area fire,
Diving for cover.
yeah, or
Dive
auto
for
fire
cover.
attack with a
Kick up.
weapon,
And now I'm going to take nimble crawl.
make any number of adjacent
Alright, so we're getting
squares
1/10.
difficult terrain. If a square was already difficult terrain,
Yeah.
it becomes great
2 8,
difficult.
2 8.
1 7, and 2 6.
All right, 2
And
times.
And they're permanent items. You can't
Yeah.
get consumables.
Ooh, one's just called Dance.
and 3,500 credits
All right, 1/7.
to spend or
You
keep
compel
in your
enemies
pocket.
to avoid your
And
attacks by
Oh,
aiming for
Dance
their
is a good
feet.
one.
When you suppress a
2/6.
target with one
Okay,
of your
2
attacks, they
times
also
6.
become off guard until the start
Dance,
of their
boy.
turn.
And then how
Dance,
much
boy.
credits?
3,500.
35. Okay. It's under
Yeah,
inventory.
that's your bad
credits.
I do like Dance. That's a fun one.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Come get some.
Okay.
Get some.
So,
So this happens once
yeah,
a day
I
when you're
was picking
reduced
these
to
and
0
figure out
hit points
what
and
Let's
the
actually
dying.
look at
dying.
weapons.
No, that's okay. I'm not gonna do
DD,
that.
Weapons
standard DD,
statistics. No.
DD
Oh, I have.
domain,
Close
Martial
combat
domain.
bully.
Let's look at martial weapons.
I'm not. No.
network
Martial-
spell.
I do like my little friend. That one's a great one.
My little friend. I know. I like that one too.
Say hello to my little friend.
I do like that you can attempt to
Yeah, I think you
demoralize with,
wound up
with it.
starting
I
to
guess it's
take
fun
them.
as like a free action.
Yeah, there's network spell.
That's
So that should
intimidation.
be 1. Not
Which
Alright.
yes, I know that one. I'm trained in.
I never really used
I know, like, because
it,
Rodella's
but
like a master in,
it
in
could be,
intimidation. I think.
It could be useful, but there's
Hell
not
is that?
much.
That's
the
come
only
very
other one
handy.
would be
Weapon
brute
traits.
bond,
What is
right?
it?
Well, frightened,
Backstabber.
right?
And
Always
that
good.
was
no, you don't cast primal
But
spells.
trained.
Yeah,
and-
Wouldn't be frightened.
no,
It's
No.
in there,
It
but
would
you
be
can't
very
use it.
difficult to do it against.
Okay, so the
someone.
only
Your-
one really
precision
is this
When you
one.
hit a flat-footed
The deity,
creature,
so
then
this
we got
weapon deals
Your
1
connection,
precision
you cast
damage
divine
in addition
spells.
to its
That's why
normal
that one's in
damage.
there.
Okay.
And that's why Martial Disciple is in there too, because
Interesting.
you may wind up worshipping a deity because you cast divine spells.
Okay, so level 2. I
But you
got
don't
one.
necessarily have to worship a deity to cast divine spells.
Ooh, I do like
That works
brutal
well as not bad.
barrage.
Ah,
So spot, because we
You
were talking
prepare
about
the
spot
perfect
healing.
shot,
healing
able to
is a
tear
good
through
one.
those closest.
So it was
to
because
the
that one
impact
was
point.
Eldridge. I was
If your
looking at
next
these and I
attack
got
is
distracted. That was
is
what
to
happened.
area fire or auto fire,
Eldritch
add
Bond.
2 additional
Let me
weapon
just see
dice
what-
damage to
Once-
targets who
once
are
again, Eldritch
adjacent to
Bond,
the
you have to
center
be a
point of
casting occult
impact,
spell. You're
or within the
divine.
first 10 feet of a cone or line
Primal,
effect.
Occult. So okay, so
That's
So
a
you've
pretty cool
got
one.
Bond boost, network connection, and spot healing.
so
I
Bond,
take spot healing.
spot
I like
healing.
that one a lot, actually. That's cool.
It's
Which
I
other one am I missing?
only used it a couple of
I
times.
don't think I read
but
the very first one.
It could come in very handy if someone drops,
So spot healing.
because you can stop them
2.
from dropping.
Okay. So for 4, Cloud Storm, pretty much.
That's what I took.
You didn't take extended vitality?
Oh, I took extended vitality, but I also took cloud storage eventually too,
Oh, I can't use it to
Then it
strike
was-
its reactive strike. So maybe not.
because 6 level feats I didn't take any. I took
Oh, okay.
I took cloud storage at 6.
Oh, network shield could be good.
Skill.
Shield, your shield of appearance of your choice, but always relates to your connection. Well, gains distance to twice your level. Oh, you mad.
0 cannon.
It's just a reaction. It's an
A roto laser.
reaction. You
There
can take
go.
half your
It's a laser minigun.
Yeah.
What's this one? Child of the Twilight equips.
But you also spend your vitality network doing that too.
Okay, I think
So
you're
you
right.
transfer
Well,
costs.
So I'll
Plasma
go extended
capacity.
for I'll do extended vitality and then cloud storage for level 6.
Plasma.
Yeah, extended
boost
vitality
one. What
is
does
the best
boost do?
So extended vitality.
Boost. You can
Gotta go
charge
plus
up
with
the
vitality
weapon.
network.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And
can heal
level
heal us
4.
as long as we're on the same planet as him.
Yep. And then I will.
I don't
take the-
understand why anyone would make another type of mystic. You wouldn't be able to heal nearly as much as the healing mystic.
Oh, this is why I'm asking you because you
Breach
built it.
of
You
nerves.
spent the time to figure it all out. Class. So then we'll go cloud storage for
We'll
level
go
6,
Elemental mystic and just blast people with
Because
elemental power.
and then
Must be a healer.
8.
Don't have to be the healer.
yes.
Hey, what about advanced?
But when it
version?
comes time to heal,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have spent all that vitality network blasting out elemental power.
Do you want to? Do you think radiant bonds for level 8?
That'd be funny.
Sweeper.
There's some good ones in here.
Along further
Well, I can always
You
use
can
skill
cast-
train.
That shit will do.
That's
You need to have deities to main first.
okay. So nope. Maybe. What's
An
this
item
left for?
bonus to attack rolls as an item bonus to skill checks.
It'd be so funny to pick Titan Wrestler. Just because she's little. That
I
does...
think she's a small character, right?
Yeah.
So she can actually wrestle large characters then. Otherwise,
Yeah.
she can only do mediums.
Ugh. I think it'd be
Like
funny.
a rabbit chihuahua.
That's pretty good because it's pretty fucking
With
hard
her
to
6
heal when you're
arms.
confused,
I'm coming for you.
fleeing, frightened, or stupefied.
I want to
Hard to cast spells when
weapon
you're stupefied.
descriptions.
So to counteract the effect, choosing the triggering use half your level rounded
Card
up.
slinger.
To counteract,
Ceramic weapon
counteract
sharpens
rank.
and fires playing
So
cards.
5.
And your spell DC as the
The
counteract
Folding's
modifier.
die. Makes them ideal for infiltrating
yeah,
secure
it's either that or
locations,
radiant
especially
bonds, right? Radiant
casinos.
bonds was the vitality you can do too
Lucky
people
hits in the hands
without
of
spending it.
gambler
It's
familiar
like
with
another
card
ally
trajectory becomes
to
a
be the target
deadly
of
weapon.
transfer vitality. Yeah, that's pretty good too.
Interesting.
I think I'll use this more than that.
It saves on action economy.
No,
You
it's
can
fine.
transfer vitality to 2 people.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'd probably use
With
this
one
more
action.
than that.
That
That's what I'm
feels
saying. You
fun.
can transfer
Like,
vitality to 2 people.
only a D4
with
damage
one
is
action,
probably not
yeah.
worth it.
No.
What was it? Okay, this is now 8.
I want simple weapons.
I just go do the 10. Data bond. Connection to the cults. Can I? Nope. Nope. That's a mental.
So most of the martial ones are unwieldy, and I have which means they can't be used for reaction fires.
Spellcasting. Oh, and that's why I took a different level feat. At 10th level, there's no feats for the healing mystic.
Mm-hmm.
The hair trigger
Yeah.
gives me
I wonder why.
a reaction.
I don't know, but I took tripartite mind.
Oh yeah, because okay, that makes sense. Tripartite mind, because you would have taken radiant bonds in the other one, right? So then I get both of these, and then I have to make a decision.
Yeah.
There you go. Done.
And because there's no healing one, you can't take any of the 10th level feats.
Yeah.
It's not that there's no.
Oh, that's a
healing
fun
feat.
one.
You
Just for
can't take-
flair. Your favorite. I'm gonna pick sign language. So I'm gonna be able to wait. Speak was it 5? Where did I put it? Notes. 2, 4, 5 languages. I'm able to read lips and I'll be able to do sign language.
I'm taking the mood skin so that I
You feel me.
radiate my mood at all times.
I
You are
think
definitely
that's
a
it
hand-on for
then.
Mass Effect.
I'm at
I'm
level
taking-
10.
Take a nimble crawl. I dive for cover, then I crawl my speed, and then I stand up as a free action.
I don't want to do my spells tonight because I'm going to have to read them all.
You already forgot what I
we'll do
just
that
picked.
later.
Sign language.
So it's just gear. And
So
then,
first action, dive for cover. Second action, nimble crawl.
so we should
third
probably,
action.
are we coordinating gear or,
Coordinating what?
but I don't know yet.
Oh. Well
What are
then.
we getting for
no.
gear? Okay, equipment. Now let's start with, we have how much money you said?
3,500 credits.
That's from spending on other things other than the items.
Yeah, I wanted to start with, I usually start to see what I'm buying and then figure out the items I get. So 3,500.
Yeah.
And then it's, what was it, 1/5?
1/10,
1/10?
2/8, no, 2/7,
2/7?
Nope, 2/8,
2/8,
1/7,
1/7,
and
2/6.
2/6.
Okay.
And those are just free.
1/6, yeah.
Well, one of my 6s was advanced semi-automatic pistol. Got a 40. Which is really silly. Semi-automatic pistol has 5 shots. It's like, dude, you're thousands of years in the future. It's 2025. I can get a semi-automatic pistol with 15
Even a
shots.
laser rifle would actually be pretty good. It's D8.
Yeah. What is that? That's a simple?
Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
But it's 100-foot range, but doesn't have any volley or anything like that.
Yeah.
So you can use it right up and close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. Laser
Okay.
rifle. Okay.
And if you go with the level 10
No,
superior,
don't pick me.
then it becomes 2d8 plus 2 to hit as well because it's got tracking too. And you can throw an augment on top of it, or
I didn't take critical care.
a weapon improvement.
I didn't go master in
Ghost killer.
Did I get-
medicine.
Did I take critical care?
Allowed in
I went
there?
master in diplomacy. I hope you never take a look at my character sheet.
It was a skill feat.
Should still be listed in.
You gotta be
That's what
getting
you
pretty
did take.
close to level 10 in
Yeah, let me just take a look at that.
Pathfinder?
Just-
Are we at level 10?
Uh,
We're at level 10?
Critical.
Did we just
critical-
become level 10? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
what level it is?
Level 10 before you guys were going to take on Mordecai.
Right.
Sniper scope. What's this do?
I'm like, do I have this much shit as Ordella? I
Increase
must.
the range increment of weapon the scope is attached to by 10 feet.
Even more, because I would get the
Critical
free
So by
archetype.
20 feet
Yeah,
instead.
master. in
Oh, I
medicine
didn't
and
have
then
inject
just-
serum, and I just got inject serum. That's why I didn't have that.
You took inject serum as the general feat.
Yeah, it's a general feat at level 10 because I didn't have.
Right sight.
You're level 8.
So. Yeah, see, at level 10, I took inject serum. And
Next to this, you can see
because
invisible
I picked the other
creatures.
stuff before.
Arcane sense.
See incorporeal creatures.
Teach that.
Did take inject serum and then take that.
Inject serum and critical care.
Okay.
Gain a plus. Okay.
In arcane sense is a skill
Interesting.
feat.
Okay, I know.
So then I can go change this to 8. Critical care you see is an 8, so crap.
Pistol. Shoot.
There's only those
And if
two
you get-
scopes. Sniper scope
If
and
you get
the
a critical
true
hit
sight
on it,
sight?
Pretty much, yeah.
You
Okay.
and you're shooting it at our fort DC.
Yeah, that was the one here we were talking about this. If you pinpoint, I wasn't.
hmm.
You heal the maximum amount listed on a critical success. You heal normally.
How do you know what you get right off the
Yeah,
bat?
Amazon consumer
For
destroyed.
inventory? How do I know what I get right away for inventory? Is that in the
You
book?
get one level 10. So you have to look at it and actually pick.
Now,
So for you
Oh.
again, it would be a weapon, and you'd want to put the
now you
superior on it for your
could go
level 10
back to
augmentation.
what you were
Okay.
doing.
Now,
and
where do you
not even
find
worry about
those?
inject
Or
serum.
be
Just
counted
do
as
other,
an
some other skill
augmentation?
feats.
Well, the
Right.
weapon upgrade is what it is for,
And,
for a weapon.
There
So
it
like the
is.
scope
And
would
use
be
that.
on there. As well.
Uh,
So you look at the weapon improvement
vitality
table.
crystal or whatever.
Superior level
spell,
10.
first level spell.
Oh,
Gives you-
okay.
One
get yourself
upgrade slot.
Yeah.
Is it's 2 damage
A
dice.
laser.
The
It gives you
laser
tracking
that's
2,
as good as you
so
can
it's a
get
plus 2
your
to hit.
10th level item.
Where do you see
Plus
that?
2
As a
hit.
weapon upgrade?
No, because
or-
I'll
Yeah,
still
it's
carry
called
just
weapon
in
improvement
case this is a
table.
weapon of last resort, right?
Oh, here
Because
it
I'll
is.
still
Under
take.
weapons.
So because I was
weapons,
looking at the weapons, right? Well, I
Oh,
can
right.
go to
Aha.
simple ranged because I'm only doing simple.
Oh, it
right?
adds the
So
number
I'm
of
going to take the
upgrades you can
needler
have.
pistol, whatever, right?
Okay, okay.
It's just going to go to storage. I can
So,
pull it out as I need
2, 4, and
and
10.
then use the laser pistol or laser
And the
rifle
tracking is to
as my
hit.
main.
Correct.
Because they're going to be spells
two
or
damage or
laser
just to
rifle.
hit?
There's
Just
no
to
point in
hit.
me taking
But you see the damage dice, it says 2.
Yeah.
Means
should be
so instead of
hanging
1d8,
back.
you'd be doing 2d8. with
out
every
of
shot.
sight most of the time.
Or the level 4.
Using the vitality network, right?
But should I
Gets
get
you
it?
2 dice as well. Interesting.
But
It
as,
only gives you tracking.
I
plus
want to
1.
use my
Oh,
augments
damage
for
dice. That's
damage
not additional
reduction.
damage dice. That's
right?
total damage dice.
So I was thinking of getting.
Okay.
Where is it here? Oh, actually, there's medical items. I didn't even think
Yeah,
about
we'll
getting
get a
medical kits.
superior laser rifle. Why not?
Med patch.
Med patches you can use as ammunition
Right.
It's like I said, it's a plus 2 to hit and
with your
2d8.
inject serum.
fire damage.
But I can also make them too, so I gotta pick my recipes. Which are,
Laser rifle.
well.
Where is it? Superior?
Correct. And then it should put it automatically in your actions tab as well if it's equipped.
That. Yeah, 2d8 magical fire.
Yep.
19 to hit on the first shot. Armor upgrades. And just armor. Actually, let's just look at armor first.
That's where I'm at. Let's.
I think I
Yeah,
can
okay.
do the.
What do you automatically have in there? Go back to your inventory.
Just a moment. So my inventory. So I just got the laser rifle. This is from my mod fanatic ability. So I got to. And then my telepathy mode.
So we're
is
going
my
from
augmented
items
body
in campaign
ability.
to shop.
So I've selected those personally. All right.
Oh, we just pick it in
So
there.
I need light armor. What's the best light armor?
I can do
I don't like any of these
heavy
armors.
armor.
Carbon skin, I think it is, or second skin.
Carbon,
They're the light armors.
carbon, second, or temp weave.
Your
I'm not
dex?
clicking that.
5.
5.
Shit, I think
But I can
Flight
upgrade.
suit.
I can upgrade the.
Flight
let's
suit.
see, armor improvements. Armor improvements, like straight improvement, would up the dex bonus.
Yeah, they just upgrade the.
But there might
I see.
be armor upgrade that does so. Let's see.
Yeah, doing like an advanced armor at level 8 with your level 8 pick.
Yep.
Gives you an upgrade slot.
Yep.
Increases the AC by +1. And gives you resilient +1, which is a +1 bonus to saving throws.
Hmm.
second skin advanced.
3.
Charlie, what's your dex?
So the deck. So I got a.
Actually, need heavy armor.
No.
No, not with that.
High of a dex.
Yeah, high of a dex, you could go carbon skin and have the exact same thing.
Okay, sick.
But you could go heavy armor if you want.
Yeah, I
Heavy armor
can.
gives you the bulwark. A lot of them do.
Yeah.
Which can replace your
Their dex
dexterity for
to a
reflex.
plus, yeah.
That's the point of the bulwark armor.
Yeah.
If you got a low dexterity, you can increase your reflex save.
Yeah, so you're better off again, Carly, with something.
Sick.
That's not.
And then again, do the advanced armor, and it becomes the +1.
Weapon of choice. Swap those. Semi-auto pistol is going to be superior weapon.
Oh, I see. So the carbon skin one is like it's tech.
It's carbon fiber
Mm-hmm.
woven armor, right?
Micro cord armor. I'm just looking at all of that. And
Carbon skin.
temp weave.
Strength 0? Oh, neat.
All right. Well, this
Yeah, it's like
it's
what
11 o'clock, so
yeah,
we're
how
going
we-
to
oh, wow.
shut the stream down.
Yeah.
Because now we're into some of the finer detail.
Yeah.
Picking gear.
Yeah.
Royal pick spells between. And then next game in 2 weeks, we will be having some fun and starting off the actual adventure. So, your tasks are to make sure you have your equipment, purchase anything with your 3,500 credits as well. And get ready to rock and roll and have some fun with high levels.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I think for 10, I'm going to take that.
I took second skin because it's comfort
Oh.
and flexible.
No, see, augment
So
is
thank
not
you all
even
for
a.
hanging out with us while we
Thank you.
talk
Thank you. Have a good
Nice.
one.
talk through a whole bunch of characters. You watched
Yeah.
Rory build 2 characters and still make a second one wrong.
Yeah.
Everyone
My
else
job.
took their time and actually built their characters correctly. But yeah, so there's a lot of fun stuff, and I expect over the next 2 weeks there'll be a lot of chatter in our Facebook group about stuff and skills and plans and everything else. And I guess we will see everyone in about 2 weeks. We do have Kingmaker on
Sunday.
no, not this Sunday, next Sunday. We never do.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where they will be battling Vortikai for the finale of that chapter, and we'll be going from there. So if we don't see you at Kingmaker, hopefully we'll see you in a couple weeks. Other than that, guys, have a great games. Bye for now.
Excellent.
Bye.
Good night.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Night.
There we go.
You pick second skin instead of carbon skin?
Because it's comfort and flexible.
You can rest normally while wearing it.
I don't know what flexible does, but
The armor is flexible enough that it doesn't hinder most actions. You don't apply its check penalty to acrobatics or athletic checks.
it doesn't have one anyway.
Yeah, see, I'm going to go with the augmentation for my 10. So I get 5 less damage on every physical hit. I mean, at the level
They
I'm
hit me
at,
and do 30 points of damage. They hit you and do 25.
Yeah, if you again, Carly, I would either go with carbon skin.
They're
or
still
second
going to be
skin.
hitting you more often, so
I'm comparing the two
Yeah,
right
if you do
now.
less damage. They hit you
Yeah.
twice
They
for
seem
every one.
pretty
they hit
similar.
you. You're taking
well,
50
I
points of
might
damage.
just go with the
damage.
What's
travel
your-
suit.
what's your AC?
With the witch.
It's the travel suit. Because of
Do you have any armor yet?
my dex is higher,
Not
or
carried,
it's equal
carried,
to the
equipped.
dex cap and the armor bonus of carbon
So-
skin, second skin, and temp weave. Plus, it doesn't have a check penalty.
Be
Oh, no,
29.
No, that
So
yes,
25
have
before
armor.
I put armor on.
There's my
But I'm also getting a +1 on all my
yeah. I don't know.
saving throws too on the back end.
Oh, okay.
It adds it all to the back end.
Oh yeah, for the thing. Mm,
So so carbon skin goes over your clothes, second skin goes under your clothes. Is that basically the
Second
difference?
skin can be worn under clothing as well.
Yeah.
But
No,
carbon
but carbon is over your clothes.
carbon skin is your clothing. They call it a business suit in here.
I see.
suit of carbon.
And you read
almost-
further down in the description, and they call it a business suit.
Carbon skin gives you
It says
upgrades
upgrades 1. Yeah,
while
what's
the second
Yes.
skin doesn't have any.
what's that mean?
But when
You
you,
can have an upgrade.
but
too.
when you make it advanced, it gets an upgrade,
yes.
and it gets an upgrade equivalent to the +1.
So I think no,
So
yeah,
it gets one
I think the carbon
Oh.
skin might be the way to go because then I can have 2 upgrades on it.
Yes, you can have 2 upgrades on it.
Yes, because you
Yes.
add one additional one. That's the
Oh.
same with the weapons. Weapons you can have 2 upgrades on. Sorry.
I see.
Well, no, that's why I was almost
no.
thinking of going with the travel suit because it's got 2 upgrades on it. And then you can go to, so it has 2, but you only get 1 AC out of it.
It's also exposed, which means it has no environmental. Capabilities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we lose air. You're
die.
in a vacuum.
Yep.
You are you last like 2 rounds.
Well, I could get a flight suit.
There's an upgrade that allows you to
Yeah.
seal it if it's exposed.
Yes, but you're expending one of your 2 upgrades.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. I
Whereas-
got 2 level 8s.
I'm going with the comfort because
So yeah,
At some point we're gonna-
get an
Yeah, something
advanced-
like the quilted armor,
advanced
comfort
armor.
pack, or
and I have a flight suit on top of it because it says second skin, so it's probably pretty fucking revealing. I don't want everyone to know I'm circumcised or anything like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
No one ever wants to know
or
that.
whatnot.
No.
We'll get
Oh, look, it hangs to the left.
Stop!
we'll get an
Nightmares
advanced
for
carbon
Carly.
armor.
Yes.
It's like a little
Carbon
mushroom.
skin, advanced carbon skin. All right.
I think I'm gonna do. Oh, how'd you get advanced?
I don't know.
You pick. Just type in the name of the thing that you want, and you get your choice.
So, because advanced carbon skin takes up a level 8, it's a level 8 item.
Level 8.
And what advanced does for you is it gives you 1 extra upgrade, increases the armor by 1,
And resilient.
and it gives you resilient 1. It's just carbon, not carbon.
No, stop. I could
No, carbon.
Stop! Carb.
Archie, they got the description here.
Carb. Advanced.
Yes.
Carbon
Okay.
skin.
And that's the level 8.
Level 8 is the